You ain't gotta like it, but you need to learn how to love it. Now, I know we seen these playing games, and boy, they been getting right. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Man, yesterday, the Orlando Magic. When I say shout out to you damn guys, y'all got y'all smacked, you know? But it takes all-star players, who, what, when, where, why. No one's above reproach when you come to this Facts Over Fans podcast. Again, I'm your host, the man, the myth, the legend, sports mediator. I'm the guy that says what's on everybody's mind, but they can't bluntly say it because they either friends with these people or they got to kiss up to them. See me? I ain't got to do that. So I can give you guys a blunt, clean tape, minus any favoritism or any personal beefs off the court or off the field. No, bluntly for what we just saw. You ain't got to like it, but you damn sure going to need to learn how to love it. And that's my show. Now, the playoff brackets, everybody. We're going to give people a chance to come in. Oh, yeah, the playoff brackets. You see it's been updated. Chef Curry last night. We going to get to him. Chef Curry last night, the boy was special. He was something different. The Clippers, y'all choked again. First, we ain't going to go there. We're going to start off with the first game between the 76ers and the Magic. And as you can see on the thumbnail, I said, poof, there goes the damn Magic. But, oh, yeah. We just going live, and we're going to have a take on each and one of these teams. Because, boy, when I tell you they sold their rear end yesterday, I don't know what else to say. If that's not selling on a damn Clippers part, I don't know what is. But we're going to get to this game, everybody. Trust and believe that. But, oh, yeah. How about them damn boys? And for some reason, I had the damn Warriors winning that game the whole way. I just felt like the Clippers was going to sell. And guess what? They sold. What do you know? And we gotta stop pandering to Kawhi Leonard. The man sold his ass. We can't give him a pass on that. Seriously. I'm telling you this right now. You can't be a star player selling like that. Just can't. Just can't. And then we give Kawhi Leonard a pass? Hell no. That man cannot get a pass today. Ain't no way in hell you could have 2 points in the fourth quarter in garbage time. And somehow we supposed to somehow look at you in some sort of greatness. Not happening. But everybody, give everybody a chance to tune into the game right now. I know I just started a little late, but oh yeah, we was having a little difficulty with, technical difficulty, but we definitely back up here running now. But everybody, I need y'all to know today I'm gonna say some mean things. I'm gonna have a lot of mean takes today. Like I said in the beginning of this show, you ain't gotta like it, you need to learn how to love it. But today, I'm gonna say some things that y'all ain't gonna like. And it's two players I'm gonna have to come for their neck. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna be two players today that I just can't give a pass. I don't care how anybody else feels about it. You can't just sell you just can't sell your ass like that and then just get a pass and no one say anything. I'm just gonna bring it up right now. The Orlando Magic yesterday. Ain't no way in hell y'all offense is that damn bad. Seriously. And I'm sitting there looking at their game like, all right, at some point, maybe they gonna get it together. The game, I already knew when the Magic was playing against the 76ers, this game was gonna be a defensive game, slow-paced game. Nobody about to just be scoring and doing what they want. And coincidentally, I was right. But I had the Sixers winning this game, everybody. I had a couple people in the chat had them winning also. But, everyone's starting to get on the lives now. On TikToks, everywhere. Okay. But, yes. When I was looking at the Orlando Magic versus the 76ers, the Sixers beat them by 12. I started looking like, I don't know. I just don't know what's going on with the Orlando Magics. I just personally think when I be looking at their offense, I just be looking at their offense and I just don't feel like their offense have no type of flavor when it comes to it. That's just how I feel about the Orlando Magic, and that's how I still feel about them right now. I just think the Magic play hella stale. I knew they wasn't going to win this game because look at the Magic's bench. Give me any production off of their bench in any shape or form, everybody. I'm looking like, ain't no way in hell you winning this game with just that kid Black coming off the bench And you think that's about to hold you afloat? Where? And guess what? They had a harsh reality of that yesterday. There's no way in hell, outside of, Ben Caro, we're going to get to Pablo Banchero in a few. But I'm going to wait till I get on this person. I'm going to wait till I pick on Mr. Suggs. Because we got to wait till everybody get it here. He got to get his moment of fame. Because there's no way in hell he could just sell like that and just go sit back down like nothing happened. But the kid Jalen Suggs, I don't know what Jalen Suggs was doing out there yesterday, but I could see he was just running around empty calories. Because if that's contributing to your team, I don't know what the hell is. But come on, man. The one thing I learned, the playoffs is going to make some people crumble, like always. Always. People going to either rise to the occasion or they going to fold. I'm telling you this right now. Y'all overvalue a lot of these players because the regular season, nobody really plays any damn defense. So you see a lot of inflated stats and all. So we all get caught up in thinking, oh, maybe this kid can be a sharp. Jalen Suggs. You look at a lot of young pieces on the Magic. You know? But every time we see them in pivotal games, what happened every time? That's one thing you cannot deny. What happens every time we see these Magics in the play-in? Every time we see the Magics in a crucial game that we could probably say, I might start respecting y'all if y'all start winning a little bit more. I'm not going to lie. Every time those Magics get in those type of games, they never rise to the occasion. I'm just being honest with everybody. It's just the damn facts. They never rise to the occasion so far in my existence. And I'd be wondering, is that going to happen? Because Banchero supposed to be the guy, right? He's supposedly supposed to be the guy. But somehow, I don't see him play like that dude all the time. I could be honest to that. And I like his game sometimes. I just think Pablo Banchero. What do I think about Mr. Banchero? Because I did shoot Devin Booker head off. Pause. And we get what I meant when I said that. You know, people immature today. Like, whoa, what did he mean by that? And all that immature-ish. But yes, Pablo Dan Banchero. You have to be under the microscope after yesterday. Franz Wagner also. But the Magics, you can see Paul George, you start putting that defense on Mr. Banchero and also Kellen Oubre. Kellen Oubre and Paul George did a phenomenal job on Pablo Banchero and Franz Wagner. That's their two top guys in that backcourt. And if you could if you could hold back Banchero and Franz Wagner, it's a good chance that you are not winning that damn game. Point blank, period. You are not winning that game. And I think, honestly, that's just what happened to them. Once you think your top two scorers let you down, y'all already don't have depth. If the Orlando Magics barely have depth, right, what makes you think you could win with, if outside Banchero and Franz Wagner scoring, who else giving you something? Jalen Suggs, bro, I ain't going to promise you, you look like a pedestrian, a straight citizen yesterday that didn't even belong in the game. He shot 1 for 6, 1 for 9 or something like that. Jalen Suggs, and he played 38 minutes. That is unacceptable. That is unacceptable. There's no way in hell Jalen Suggs should be playing that much minutes, and you trying to tell me that's what you gave the Magics? Hey, guess what? Paul George, when they needed a couple shots, hitting that half-court shot, guess who bailed them out? Tyrese Maxey started off a little slow, but the boy started putting the damn jets on him. He dropped 31 points on him, made it look like second half, he started to take over. It was that damn simple. Second half, Tyrese Maxey, the man took over. He was not his damn fool. He made sure he was just getting straight to his spots. No damn excuses whatsoever. I could give Tyrese Maxey that. First half, I believe they were sagging off on him. He didn't know how to adjust to the defense. Where I just think he hit a couple jump shots, and once Tyrese Maxey hit a couple jump shots, and you got to commit to Tyrese Maxey, boy, if you got to commit to Tyrese Maxey jump shot, it's going to look, I'm telling you right now, you're going to have a long damn day. I'm telling you this right now. Tyrese Maxey, if he start knocking down a couple jump shots, I don't know what you're going to do against a guy like that. He already hard enough to stay in front of. What the hell you think going to happen? OG Kicks, Physics, Paints, NS. What's good, my guy? Hit the like button when we come in the building. But we about to get this show started up right now. I just want everybody to see the playoff field. As you can see, them Hornets going to play the Magic. Oh, we're gonna get to this and who's winning these games and why. But I wonder who everybody else picks are gonna be. Who y'all got winning these games? Because the Warriors will be playing the Golden State will be playing the Phoenix Suns. That should be a good game, and everybody knows this is go hard or go home. So I'm pretty sure everybody's gonna be locked into these damn games. But right now, y'all saw last night, right? Now, last night, I can't even lie to you. That Clippers game, oh my God. The Clippers, y'all sold y'all ass yesterday. And I'm going to tell y'all this right now. I'm going to get to y'all in a few. Kawhi Leonard, you gets no hall pass on this damn show. You front and center today. Oh, yeah. Abso-goddamn-lutely. You don't get a pass when you come on my show because this is facts over fan. We don't duck no smoke on this damn show. Anybody can get it at any goddamn time. And I'm telling y'all right now, when you come on this show, you leave your heart and ego right where you came in. Nobody care about your favorite players and, oh, they missed a foul and no. We're going to start the Sixers game. Like I was saying. First half, the Sixers game, slow-paced game. I believe, outside of Desmond Bane, when it came to that game yesterday, I was looking like, well, goddamn, who else is doing anything? And I'm serious. Outside of Desmond Bane, who came to party for the Sixers? I don't think anybody did. They was all just chilling drunk on the floor. I don't know what the Sixers was doing. Franz Wagner's supposed to be your second best player, right? Right? What did he do? 12 points, and some of it was in garbage time. What was Pablo Banchero doing? You got to give them credit also. I got to give the 76ers. George and Kellen Oubre played phenomenal. Damn, got to give them that. We got to be honest to that. And Big Caro, Pablo Banchero, you too damn big to be settling for all these damn jump shots. Like, seriously. I just think Banchero be out there playing with no plan. He just be trying to wing it. You can't be in the NBA, especially in the playoffs, everybody. What I told y'all in my previous episodes. Once you get to that half-court offense, and you're going to have to get in your duffel bag to get that defender off of you. You're going to have to hit him with something. Paul George had the ball in a triple threat. Triple threat. And I don't know if y'all remember, it was in the third quarter. He hit old boy with a little slight. He hit him with 2 wiggles. Curl. Jump shot. Bucket. And got the separation all off of one move. I just believe if you don't have a shot creator in the playoffs, I said I just don't trust your team. I don't care who it is. I just don't trust any team that just can't create their own buckets. I'm just letting y'all know this right now. I'm letting y'all know the man defense was on point. Pablo Banchero, I'm not going to lie, we got to give you your moment of fame today. Because I don't know, man. I just crucified a couple players for this. But at the end of the day, we got to make sure you get your moment of fame. Where is that damn... Where is it? Because Pablo Banchero, Kawhi Leonard, Pablo Banchero, let's just get out in front of it. I'm on y'all ass. Let's just be honest, all right? Everybody, I need y'all to take a look at this post. And y'all tell me what y'all think. Y'all tell me, is this accurate? This is what they trying to play. They trying to play my Ohio State Buckeye quarterback. You feel me? But yes, Pablo Banchero. This came out in the past 24 hours. It is saying, is Pablo Banchero, what's the difference between him and C.J. Stroud? They're not garbage. They're not pathetic or whatsoever. But are they ever going to get you over the hump? That's the question mark when it comes to these two. And Pablo Banchero, I'm starting to think this is very damn fair. And he's been in the league for about 5 years now, if I'm not mistaken. I think Pablo Banchero's been in the league for 5 years. You can't be in the league this 5 years, and I just think last season I expected him to build off of that. I don't think Pablo Banchero got better any goddamn where in his game past that. I just see him taking too much contested shots. You too big for that. And that's how I always felt about this guy. I'm like, Pablo Banchero, you too big to be making people got you settling for goddamn jumpers. You too big for that. Ain't no damn excuse in the world why every time I blink, somehow you got you shooting these contested jumpers. Far-ass three-point shots. This man looked like he about 6'8", 250. You thinking he could muscle his way out of any and everybody's spot, playing bully ball like Melo. He don't play to his size. He just don't. But oh yeah, I'm giving everybody a chance to see this. You guys, it's an accurate assessment. It could be a little harsh and everything. I'm telling you this right now. Kawhi Leonard and Pablo Banchero and Franz Wagner. I'm on all three of y'all asses. Y'all can't be selling like this, making all that damn money. You supposed to be the head of the snake of your basketball team. When y'all leaders looked for y'all yesterday, y'all was nowhere to be found. We can't be letting people get off on having these big names, but then when it's time to deliver, where was Pablo Banchero yesterday? Where the hell was Franz Wagner at yesterday? Nowhere to be seen. Where was Jalen Suggs at yesterday? It was an APP out for Jalen Suggs. That man played 38 minutes in all. How the hell you play 38 goddamn minutes, Jalen Suggs, and give them, I think he had 6 points. He only hit 1 field goal. No. See, the problem with everybody is today, y'all be letting them get away with murder in these sports just because they put up some little stats at the moment. Well, yesterday was a winner-takes-all game. He had a chance to make sure he could make people take the Magic a little bit serious. You know what he does? Drops a damn goose egg. 8 for 22 or something like that? I'm like, hold on, we got to take a deep dive in this game. Oh, no. Pablo Banchero, it's about that time. I got to start seeing something from you, bro. No more training wheels and, oh, he's a baby. He didn't know what he was doing. And, oh hell no. Pablo Banchero, I'm on your ass. Yes, pull him up. The man shot 7 of 22. 0 for 5 from 3. 6 turnovers. He wasn't efficient on the floor. He wasn't efficient with the ball in his hands. Where were you efficient at where I could actually give you some props? And I'm not even trying to be funny right now. Banchero looked like every time he got the ball, he had no concept of what he was doing with the ball. Every time he get the ball, he sits there, pause. He lets the defense load up on him. He never got a quick counter move to just get to right away. But we about to dive into this damn game right now. Oh my God. 7 of 22. What the hell is this? If I'm a defender and I could force you to shoot 7 of 22, everybody, I'm telling you right now, it's a good day on defense. I'm telling y'all, I ain't got a lot of kick it to you. You feel me? 7 of 22, 6 turnovers. So you missed 15 shots and you turned the ball over six times. That's 21 empty possessions just by Pablo Banchero alone. One player alone. Franz Wagner, you're supposed to be the second best player on this team. And I know he was hurt. He wasn't up to speed. You know, he wasn't himself. He was just playing in this game, honestly, to show up for his team. And congratulations for Franz Wagner doing that, by the way. I'm not going to be disingenuous and act as if I didn't know he was hurt. He was hurt, everybody. So give Franz Wagner, just show him some grace, just a tad bit. Because it'd be a little disingenuous not showing him a little grace. I believe so, because I know he was hurt. And I know what Franz Wagner is capable of giving you when it's a healthy day. But God damn it. Look at this. Jalen Suggs. Oh my God. Oh, what is this? What is this? This man make about $100-something million. Hey, everybody, y'all don't think y'all could put this up for $100 million? 4 points, 1 of 9 shooting. God damn it. If we want to act dumb, Wendell Carter Jr., 1 for 7, 5 points. So they had 9 points. They were 2 for 16 shooting. I'm just letting y'all know right now, you can't win this goddamn way. And hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. But I'll tell y'all right now, I'm coming down the smoke. And no one else, I ain't giving no excuses to nobody. I'm coming down the chimney looking for the smoke. Pablo Banchero was the first thing I saw. I'm on his ass. Yes, every time he get the ball, he just be sitting there looking around, lost. You that big, you got to throw somebody in the post. You look at Pablo Banchero playing at the 4. Y'all watch Aaron Gordon on the Denver Nuggets. Y'all see what Aaron Gordon do for the Denver Nuggets? He see a smaller defender on him. You think Aaron Gordon be bailing younger defenders out? Aaron Gordon's going to back your ass down and make you pay every single time you switch the smallest defender on him. Now, make it make sense to me, everybody. Why in the hell does he not do that? And Faust, 704, they're going to lose to the Hornets. I got the AO Faust. Hit the like button, subscribe too, bro. I got you right now. The Hornets is going to beat the Orlando Magic. They don't have enough offense. Everybody, you see this garbage? One, this is where the Hornets is going to put belt the ass on these goddamn Magic. I'm going to be bluntly real with you. Y'all made about 6 threes all game. Y'all made 6 3-pointers all goddamn game. Oh, my God. Hold up. It's a special occasion, and I'll make sure we're going to bring it in grand fashion today. Because Pablo Banchero, he not about to sell like this and then just go hide up under the radar. Nah, no. Y'all let a lot of these NBA players get away with murder on my show, front and center. I don't give a damn who it is. It could be LeBron, Luka, anybody. I'm coming with the smoke, and I'm coming directly down the chimney with it. I'm on Jalen Suggs' ass today. Wendell Carter Jr., Pablo Banchero supposed to be the star of the team. He looked like a damn pedestrian, a citizen that didn't even belong on the court. He can't keep getting away with that. No. Oh, and Fall 704 said Mr. Ball gonna lead the charge. Oh yeah. I believe in LaMelo Ball this season. He got something to prove. And Ty, goddamn Eagles is in the building. My moderator, the goddamn twin, the goddamn moderator that come down the chimney with looking for the smoke just like me. How you is, my guy? How your day going? He said, but you get on James Harden about how he disappears in the past game. So be fair to all these players. This is not the first time he's done this. Oh, yeah! Hold up. Mr. Banchero, we got something for your ass today. And no one is giving you a pass. And Kawhi Leonard, did y'all ever see a kid in class when they getting hiked on and somebody laughing over there? And then that person that's cracking the jokes look over there, that person get quiet? That's Kawhi Leonard right now. He see me talking about Pablo Banchero. He just like, yeah, just don't talk about me. Oh, no. I'm going to get to you next. Trust me. I got that belt ready for you next. Oh, yeah. But Pablo Banchero, the man looked like Casper. Casper's a damn ghost for people who don't know. I don't know what the hell he was smoking on yesterday, but trust me, it had to be on something. The man was drunk, possessed. He sold his ass. Paul George and Kellen Oubre was on his ass on defense. Yes, sir. You too big for that. You look at Pablo Banchero, you would think Pablo Banchero could do what Carmelo Anthony used to do, LeBron could do, move people out the way. I'm talking about bluntly, just move them out the way and get to your spots. Pablo Banchero, big as hell for no goddamn reason. All that buffness for no damn reason. Hold up, hold up. What Martin used to say on his show, hold up. Oh yeah, we on ass today. And trust me, them Sixers, they got that goddamn belt out yesterday. Oh yeah, they said, let me see that report card. I see F's, show ass over here. Mr. Banchero, there's plenty of moments you get the ball in triple threat. You got to be a Taiwan Eagles. Fall 704, everybody. Did I not say in the playoffs, this is where the whole NBA get exposed? The game slows down. Desmond Bane is a shot maker. He was balling yesterday. Put respect on Desmond Bane's name. They traded 4 first-round picks for him, and you can see why. The man was a damn sniper. You take Desmond Bane 4 threes out, god damn, y'all was shooting bricks all day. And get the likes up, everybody. Smack the like button. Hit the like button if you want your chat read. But oh yeah, I'm sitting there looking like, what's this? So only Desmond Bane can shoot. Jalen Suggs, he got to get traded. He got to get traded. I don't care what anyone says. He got to get traded. Let me check in the chat real quick. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be fair, Ty Eagles. Any player can get it. Not one. If SGA was to sell his ass, I'm on his ass. No one's above criticism. Ant-Man, I don't give a damn. This is why my show, I aim to make this number 1. Ain't no in here. We don't pander to no damn body. But yes, what'd he say? Fall 704. Don't forget Khan, a.k.a. Rookie of the Year. Brandon the Man Miller. Oh, yeah, Brandon Miller, that's that dude. Oh, yeah, that's that dude. I just want him to develop when it comes to assist playmaking. But he a young bro. He gets buckets. Give him credit on that. But he's still developing. Hornets rookies were rusty last game. They won't be next game. Don't trip. Them Hornets got that gun on their hip. And trust me, they going to put one to the head. Let me chill off the pop smoke. But oh yeah, let's move this segment on. Because ain't no way how I make sure everyone see Pablo Banchero selling ass. You're too big for that. I see Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo Anthony be bullying people out his way. LeBron bullied people out his way. Who else is like that? I'm talking about you supposed to use that force and get people out your way. Julius Randle, put your damn shoulder down, and you're not denying me from the goddamn cup. Well, that's denying you from the cup. Out of these 15 shots that was missed, I'm looking at Banchero like, damn, you making them literally just letting them stop you from getting to the cup? Jalen Suggs, all night, 1 for 9. What's that? What is that? What is that, Jalen Suggs? Outside of Black coming off the bench, what did they get? Nothing. You can't play with a top-heavy lineup with no bench. Philadelphia Sixers realized that, and they started purposely playing the bench much more. And BT Wayne, what's good, my guy? B Wayne, what's good, my guy? What up, though? How are y'all doing, man? Y'all already know this is a special evening because I'm about to be on people's ass today. Now, let's get to the other side, man, because, this ain't about to keep going on no more. Now, we just looked at their starting 5, right? Explain this to me, everybody. Please explain to me. Wendell Carter Jr. had 2 points. Okay, 5 points. Outside of this, 19 points compared to Jalen Suggs. I told y'all, look at Jalen Suggs yesterday. How the hell Jalen Suggs only had 1 field goal, 1 for 9? But this is the player that's guarding you. He got 19 points. You see the drop off, everybody? Jalen Suggs was a goddamn weak link yesterday. How you making $100 million? You're 1 for 9 shooting. You look like a damn average player. Hey, everybody, we could have got up there and did that. Oh, hold on. Ty Eagle said Draymond shut down. And where's the credit that I didn't hear S.A. Snitch say anything about it? Don't worry about it. We're on it. Don't even trip. It's time to stop picking and choosing. And I know this sports world, y'all pick and choose who y'all criticize based on your level of how much you like the player. Me on this show, I don't give a goddamn who it is. I'm a Lakers fan. The Lakers choke. Oh, I'm gonna have a ball with them all day. What y'all do is pick and choose. We ain't doing that today. Draymond Green was on Mr. Kawhi Leonard ass. Let's just point it out, point blank simple. We're not about to try to find a way to dance around it. Draymond Green yesterday. Draymond Green on Kawhi Leonard. It was that simple. Oh yeah. That boy's complaining like water cup so tight. Draymond said, shut up and play ball. It's that damn simple. And hit the like button. Because I'm telling y'all right now, no more of this. It's no more of this selling shit. And then come back on the court next year and act like we just forgot. And oh, no. We're not letting Josh Allen get away with it in football. We ain't allowing it in basketball neither. But oh yeah, Paul George came out to play yesterday. The man was playing defense, moving his goddamn feet. He had Banchero thinking all day. Now, when I play that drop coverage on Banchero, you either got to make me pay with a jump shot to my face multiple times. Y'all see why SGA so hard to guard? He hit 2 or 3 of those mid-ranges in your face. You can't no longer be just sagging off now. You're going to have to commit to him. Now he's getting by you. Pablo Banchero, broke-ass jump shot. Unfortunately, you keep throwing bricks at the rim, well, the defender's just going to keep sagging off and make it hard for you to get by him. It's that simple. And if you don't hit them with an up fake to make them commit, I'm telling you right now, they're going to keep playing drop coverage, hand up contested, and it's going to be a long day for you hitting long twos. Now, is that not what we saw yesterday? And B. Wayne said, coolin' my G, 85 degrees in the south. I ain't going to lie, I think it's 85 degrees right now, if I'm not mistaken. It should be about 85 degrees. But, oh, yeah. They can't be selling like this and just show their ass back up like nothing ain't happened. But hold up. Hey, Young Goat is in the damn building. What's good, my guy? Bono was one of the most impactful players. He only had 2 points. Hey, yo, Young Goat, you see why I ain't say nothing about him, right? I said he had 2 points and left it there. Let's just say he had some massive blocks. And, boy, he had a grown man one going to the cup. I don't even know how he get that much lift going this way and still be able to swat the shit over there. But credit to Bono. He had 2 of them, too. But we're going to get there. And hold on. Young Ghost said, let's not act like the Warriors weren't double-teaming Kawhi the entire game. Let's be realistic. Now, me, AO, you see, I'm not disingenuous. Was Draymond Green shutting Kawhi Leonard down by himself? No. All right. There's times they confuse them, throw a trap, make them think, maybe hesitate, flinch at them to think there's going to be a trap. Yes. We're not saying that. We're just saying the times that he had to guard him one-on-one, he held his own. Let's be real. Kawhi Leonard normally be kicking people ass. Let's just be honest. He did a better job than Norm, so we give him more credit. But, oh, yeah, smash my like button, subscribe to the channel. We run this show with no goddamn filter. Paul George was 6 of 16, aggressive. Victor Edgecombe came out 7 of 16, 19 points, hunting for his shot, aggressive also. They did well from the free throw line. Andre goddamn Drummond. The Sixers big men was the story of this game. Y'all gonna think I'm talking about Tyrese Maxey, Victor Edgecombe, Paul George. No. Mr. Bona and Andre Drummond. The Orlando Magics, if I just showed you just now, if the Orlando Magics only hit 7 threes all game, what should that tell y'all, everybody? They hit 7 threes all game. If they hit 7 threes all game, what was they shooting? Let's take off 27 of those shots. Okay, boom. So 54 of those shots was 2-pointers. Explain to me why those 2-pointers wasn't going in. It was Mr. Bona and Andre Drummond contesting that rim. I know it may not look extra flashy, but boy, they was contesting shots yesterday. I'm telling you now, they didn't get nothing easy in the paint yesterday. The Sixers collectively, the bigs didn't give up nothing in the paint. No free gimmies, no bailing them out, sending them to free throw line, none of that ish. So get the Sixers big credit. And yo, everybody, I'm gonna get to the comments. Be honest. You want to know when I knew the Sixers was going to win the game, even though it was the end of the game? I saw Andre Drummond make a 3-pointer. He made a 3-pointer like Steph Curry. I'm like, I looked around for a second in the room like, it must be something in the air. I'm like, it must be something in the air. Andre Drummond hitting threes and shit. I'm like, I had to wipe the crust out my eye. I'm like, is this happening? This shit was splash. I'm like, oh, okay. But Andre Drummond, my UConn Husky, shout out to my guy. Oh, yeah, give him damn credit. Give him credit when credit is due. He came off the bench big time. He had a double-double, 14 and 10, extended some possessions also. The man literally rebound walking guy. He get the rebounds for them, do all the dirty work. But the Sixers big men, they wanted to do the dirty work. Unfortunately, where the hell was Wendell Carter Jr.? Where was Pablo Banchero? Where was the big guys for the Orlando Magic stumping down there yesterday? Nowhere to be seen. But Victor Edgecombe, the boy got it coming. He was balling. He just could shoot better from three. Tyrese Maxey started off this game slow, everybody. Tyrese Maxey, second half. Y'all ever watch Dragon Ball Z? When I think what they call it, a sensu bean? That boy Tyrese Maxey popped the sensu bean like it was an Advil, okay? And next thing you know, I see him bucket. I'm like, okay. He said second half, don't trip. I got something for him. He said, I got something for him, and it's that damn belt. And I told y'all, this belt don't play with nobody. Mr. Maxey got it out on them damn Mavericks. The Magics. Poof, there go the goddamn Magic. Magic's my ass. They ain't pulling enough tricks to keep winning. But let's get to the comment section. Hold on. Taiwan Eagle says, so they don't call charge no more except for when they want to use it for their own benefit. What play are you referencing to? What play was it? Because I ain't gonna lie, the charge call is kind of a little, I'm not even gonna lie, everybody. And hit the like button, share the content. I want everybody to get into this content. Because I'm gonna give y'all authentic content. Not that BS people lie about. I talk about the elephant in the goddamn room. Hold up. We gotta make them check in the right way. Hold up. Is that the Chef Don the goddamn Curry? Is that Chef goddamn Curry? Who that now ocean running from him? Kawhi. I've been waiting to get to this game. Because I was watching this game yesterday. I saw these goddamn Warriors down 10 points majority of the game. I said to myself, watch them walk them down. If you punch a team in their face and you don't knock them out, and I keep seeing you throw haymakers, but you're not knocking them out, I already know what time it is. This is not going to go well for you. You keep letting the team hang around that damn long, it's only a matter of time, everybody. It's only a matter of time. And oh yeah, I'm going to be real with you. Chef Curry, he got that boy running right here. You see what he said? I'm your son. First half, he had to shake the rust off, 2 for 9 shooting. But I'm going to tell you right now, second goddamn half, oh my God. The man absolutely went granables on him. I'm telling you right now, second half, everybody, I'm about to describe this Warriors game. This is something beyond you had to see your damn self. I already knew what time it is. Everyone, can y'all explain to me the Clippers and get my likes up, everybody. I want to make sure we get all the common sense brains in this show where everybody can realize we about to go facts over fans. I'm going to read all the comments and see what takes y'all have. But, oh, yeah. Explain to me. All right, Chris Dunn gave me 10 assists. Brandon Mathurin had foots on necks. I could say that. All right. John Collins, I'm surprised he even get 21 minutes. I don't even know how they don't play him more minutes than that. But John Collins should be getting way more minutes than that. I don't give a damn. Who the hell? I don't give a damn. Who the hell? Anybody say? John Collins should have got more minutes in this game. I don't know why didn't he, but that also cost the damn clip up. That cost them. I don't know what they be thinking sometimes, but Ty Lue, do y'all think Ty Lue should get fired? Y'all tell me, do y'all think Ty Lue should get fired? Because it's been a couple teams now. It's been 3 straight years out of the playoffs, first round. What y'all think? I'm being bluntly honest with you guys. What y'all think? And hold up. We about to get to the comment section in a second. Hold on. Where we at? Ty Eagle says, point guard is old school defensive players and still got it because of he said PG is old school defensive player. Still got it because of the real basketball skills. Thank you. You can't teach defense. I'm telling you this right now. You cannot teach defense. PG, the man moves his feet very well. He changes positions very well. You ain't getting his ass up off his position very well. You got to hit PG with something. You got to fool him with something. But I'm telling you right now, you think you about to just be running generic basic moves on Paul George, you're about to have a long day. But come on, man. What we got? Dwayne BTO. PG sold too offensively. It's not about PG selling offensively. Nah. I just need him to be aggressive so the defender can always know when he get that ball, he looking to come down the chimney looking for the smoke. The whole point is, could you make your defender Could you make people respect your ass when you're on that court? PG did enough for them to have to respect and honor him on defense with Tyrese Maxey. Y'all see what Tyrese Maxey getting that lane for all them contested layups? It's only there because Paul George making shots. Kellen Oubre was making some shots. Victor Edgecombe was making some shots. When they not making those shots, look at first half, everybody. Tyrese Maxey was struggling because they're going to be waiting for him in that paint. Come on now. We ain't got to like it, but make sure we damn sure love it. But Dwayne, I get what you mean. Did we expect a better output from Paul George offensively? If you want to say I want to see 25 more efficiently, okay. But let's be real. Everybody, let's be real. Y'all do know the other team get paid too, right? I know this is a hard conversation to have with people. You know, in football, let's say in football, JSN had a low output in the Super Bowl. Y'all do know the Patriots get paid to stop the other player, right? Y'all do know the other team get paid $40 million. This guy make $40 million to stop that other player, right? I ain't making excuses, but that's all I'm saying. It's the best. This is the best. It's about, could I limit you from what you normally do? Am I going to shut you down? No, but could I at least say I limited you a little bit today? Kawhi Leonard, 8 for 17, that's good defense. 1 for 6 shooting, that's good defense. I'll take that any day of the week. Brandon Mathurin had a day. 7 for 11, 5 for 6, 23 points. Until they started absolutely putting the belt. They start handcuffs on Brandon Mathurin. They start sending them traps second half. You can see why Brandon Mathurin is a bitch player, a six-man. When they started trapping him at the end of the game, notice Brandon Mathurin, he don't have the basketball IQ to actually run an offensive set, protect the ball, get them into an offensive set. He's a shooting guard. He don't fit well in the starting five. But guess what? Yesterday, he's the only thing that kept him afloat. Let's be honest. Kawhi Leonard, first half was cooking. I'm not going to lie. He was cooking. He was keeping them damn Clippers head above water. But let's be realistic now, everybody. What we can't do is be giving passes. And I told y'all about giving people passes on this damn show. Ty Eagle said, the three-point game has changed the game. Oh, yeah, Steph Curry. That boy walked them down three-pointer after three-pointer after three-pointer. That man had 11 straight points in the third quarter. The man was going damn Garanimals. I'm talking about, listen here. Y'all see this man on my shirt? When that third quarter hit, let's just say Chef Curry, he turned it to him real damn quick. Y'all know who this guy is? He ain't got a heart pulse. It ain't nothing in there but ice in his veins. That was Chef Curry yesterday. That man got that belt out, and he made sure every goddamn three-pointer that was made yesterday, every three-pointer that was made, he made sure they felt it. Look at that final moments when he hit that three-pointer over Brook Lopez. Just go look at the Clippers bench. All you see is, I know. Y'all was laughing. Steph Curry started hitting them goddamn threes. It wasn't funny no more. Everybody, explain this to me. I'm about to hike on the Clippers extensively today. Because they can't get away with this shit since Kawhi Leonard got here. Draymond Green gave me 4 steals, 9 assists, 6 rebounds. His defensive efforts, that's all I really be needing from him. Defense and IQ. He's their point guard. He made sure he took care of the ball when they needed it most. And look at the passes he be throwing to Stephen Curry. Blind trust. You can tell their chemistry be on the next level. Mr. Santos, this was the guy of the game for me. Second round pick. He gave him 9 of 13, 20 points. 20 points came from Porzingis, 8 of 12. And Porzingis, he kept them in the game second half. I am going to hold you. I be calling him poor stinkers, and I be hiking on him a lot. See, everybody, I could be real. If I pick on a player a lot, I got to give him credit when it's due. Porzingis hit some big shots yesterday. I'm not going to lie. I'm sorry, Mr. Porzingis. Your name is Porzingis again, all right? He showed up when they needed him. I said all they need is a big man. I said it's about the Hornets and Atlanta Hawks. You give them a big man like Porzingis that could knock down some shots when he needs be and stretch that defense out. Oh, yeah. I don't need you to be Shaq. I don't need you to be joking. I don't need you to be Tim Duncan. Could you give me this and knock down some space and shooting? The man of the hour, the goddamn myth, the goddamn legend. I'm going to tell y'all right now, he got to get his own moment right now. First, we're going to say Podensky gave him 17 points also. Al Horford, listen here, I'm going to be real with y'all. Y'all know who won this game. Al Horford, Stephen Curry, Porzingis, and Draymond Green. I don't know if y'all was watching that fourth quarter. That man, Al Horford, hit big three after big three after big three. Next thing you know, Porzingis hitting another one, then it's Stephen Curry. It was just them three scoring for the final 7 minutes, bro. Porzingis, I put some goddamn respect on your name. If I'm gonna make sure I hike on you when you play soft and big and goofy, I gotta give credit when credit's due. Porzingis yesterday, congratulations. That man made sure that boys felt his goddamn wrath. He was contesting shots at the rim. He was not letting people come down there, letting them think they were soft as Sherman. Notice when y'all see Golden State, y'all see undersized Draymond Green at the rim, right? Nah. Porzingis said, hold on, I got this. I'm 7'3". We ain't doing all that in here. We ain't doing all of that. But come on now. You got to give him credit when credit's due. Al Horford. There was times where every time them Clippers was about to look like they was going up 20, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Al Horford made three-pointer after three-pointer to even keep him in the game. If it was Al Horford or Stephen Curry, but damn it, I did not expect that outburst from Al Horford. Y'all tell me, were y'all expecting that? What y'all think of this damn game? Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe y'all see it a different way than I see it. But I'm telling you that right now, Al Horford yesterday, the man was different. 4 for 7 from 3. They made 19 three-pointers, almost 50% of their three-pointers. You think you're going to beat Golden State, allowing them to make 20 three-pointers damn near? And mind you, everybody, they had single-digit turnovers. So you're not making them turn the ball over. I'm lying. The Warriors had 20 turnovers. What the hell am I talking about? Yo, everybody, how you let them do this and they had damn near 20 turnovers? The Clippers, y'all ass. I'ma say it, y'all ass. I ain't gonna be nice about it, try to dance around it for YouTube and everything. The Clippers ass. Everybody, they've been getting eliminated from the first round. I think out of 7 years Kawhi Leonard been in, 6 years. They got eliminated 5 of the first times in the first round. They got past the first round one damn time. Now, when they first put that team together, I'm a Lakers fan. I heard all this smoke. Oh, Clippers is about to take over. I ain't gonna lie. Everybody, see, I'm a Lakers fan. I don't lie. The first half of that Clippers and Lakers, I ain't gonna lie, the Clippers, they was embarrassing us. Notice that ever since the Clippers, when they first got Kawhi Leonard, PG and everything, just notice as the series went along, I'm thinking the Clippers going to at least get a ring. All these stars walking in and out that damn building, you're going to think they're going to at least get one goddamn ring. I'm sitting there looking at the Clippers like, oh, not one. All these first round exits, and then we talk about James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George. We talk about all of them in this great self. We put them in this echelon that they don't even belong in. They don't. We put a lot of these players in echelons they do not belong in. You in the room, you belong in the room with these players, but you belong at certain tables. You know that table that be near the door where you're at the restaurant, where they open the door and the food come out? Listen here, this is where a lot of some of these players belong in. James Harden is one of them. I'm sorry I don't look at James Harden like everybody else do. I'm sorry. But he was on the Clippers and he rolled his ass on there also. But I'm going to make sure I get back to my take now, everybody. You look at how they were coming up clutch. Look at everybody. Look at the starting five. Pradinsky, everybody chipped in. Steph Curry only played, he played 36 minutes. It looked like he was coming out the game at one point, but the man made sure he kept them legs under wraps. Let's be real. Half of these three-pointers, these 7 3-pointers he made, perfect defense, no airspace. I told y'all in the playoffs, you need shot makers. Why the Magic lost yesterday? They only had Desmond Bain making shots. Why the Clippers lost yesterday? You take Darius Garland out the way second half. It was only Brandon Mathurin and Kawhi Leonard in the first half. Second half, Brandon Mathurin had to take over. Then Mr. Jones started making a couple buckets, the small champion. Oh, let me go back. I'm going to make sure I show Darius Garland, Brandon Mathurin is what kept them afloat second half, and John Collins. Kawhi Leonard, you were a ghost. It was an APB out for your ass. You was missing. I don't know where he was at, but trust me, his ass was hiding behind the damn bushes. Trust me. Y'all ever saw that scene on Boys in the Hood when Trey was in the car? They was about to go to war looking for old boy. This is exactly Kawhi Leonard's second half. You know how you thinking, all right, we about to go to war. Let's go. Yeah. And then you next thing you know, Kawhi Leonard hit you with the out. Hey, yo, Doe, let me out. Kawhi Leonard was nowhere to be found yesterday. I'm like, yo, bro, if he think he about to walk in that locker room past me, I'm like, I need to talk to you for a minute. Let me holler at you, bro. Hell yeah, the claw, all of this shit. You know what happened to Kawhi Leonard, everybody? His head got too far up his ass. Mr. Kawhi Leonard, I'm going to be 1,000 with you. The man could have went to the Lakers and played with Anthony Davis and LeBron James. His ego told him, I want Paul George from the Clippers instead of just going to win with LeBron. He did not want to enhance LeBron's legacy because it would hamper his. The more I win here, y'all talk about him being a GOAT more than me getting put in that spot. So he chose the Clippers to try to win a ship there. He tried to win a ship from the Spurs, the Raptors, and the Clippers to prove everywhere I go we win. Well, guess what? Your ass got so greedy. They did put a good team together, but it failed. Hey, listen here. Kawhi Leonard would have got a ring his first year on the Clippers, second year. He'd have had 3 on 3 different teams. Man, that man would be damn near put up there. And guess what? Ever since he tried that shit's been a dub since. Your career's been... Come on now. All you had to do is go play with LeBron and AD. He told Steve Ballmer, the Clippers owner, if y'all don't give me the extension that I'm looking for, and if you don't get me Paul George from the OKC Thunder, which, guess what they gave up to make that trade happen, everybody? SGA. Y'all know who SGA is, right? That motherfucker on the Thunder, right? That trade is what sent them over there. And y'all know that the Clippers losing yesterday, talking about the rich get richer. You go look on NBA.com. It says the Clippers losing yesterday and not getting past the lottery pick to the goddamn draft. And you can't say it's cheating. The Thunder get a top lottery pick in the draft. And you cannot say it's cheating. That was part of the trade. So it's a good chance the Thunder's going to have a top 10 pick again. They have a chance at getting the number 1 overall pick. I know that sounds crazy, but it's possible. It is. You know why? He sold yesterday. If they win this game against the Warriors, the Thunders don't get a lottery pick, a first-round lottery pick. Them losing this game yesterday to these Warriors, the Thunder just got better. Imagine every single time you think the Thunder giving assets away and you like, okay, the NBA going to catch up to them. Then dummies like them make them get richer. First of all, why are you sitting in I don't even know how that's part of a trade. I'm going to promise you a later top 10 pick 6 years later for a player that we don't even have on our team anymore. Help me understand that shit, everybody. Please. Maybe I'm not getting it. Maybe I'm just not getting it. Maybe. Hold on. Wendell Hollister, 9634. Everybody hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Oh, yeah. Here we coming for smoke. I'm coming for these guys' ass paws. Darius Garland showed up. Brandon Mather showed up. Why the hell is John Collins not getting more minutes? He was almost a future star in the NBA with the Atlanta Hawks, averaging 18, 17, 10. I don't know what happened to this guy, but he fell off. I don't know what happened. But Wendell Hollister said, I'm your son. What? EEK41. Bro, you got no grand balls on your undies. Whatever the hell he talking about. Ty Eagles. The game isn't played in the paint anymore. So your three-point game has to be better or you're losing. I agree with Ty Eagles on that. Look at this. 23 pointers, everybody, to 14. 23 points. Damn it. 19 3-pointers to 14. Come on now. They had almost 20 turnovers, and somehow the Clippers still lost to them. So when I'm calling the Clippers ass, everybody, that's why I say I'm calling them ass. How you force a team to shoot 20 goddamn turnovers, and they was shooting the ball bad. Y'all had them down 10 points the whole entire time. The Golden State Warriors. Everybody, you supposed to have an A1 defense, Kawhi Leonard, right? You got Jones Jr. also. We got Chris Dunn. Aren't these guys 3-and-D players, right? Chris Dunn supposed to be a feisty guy on defense. Explain this to me. Look at each position I just showed you. How the hell at each player at each position somehow putting that belt to y'all ass? Defense this. Remember when they had Patrick Beverly, Kawhi Leonard, PG, everybody? Defense and all I see is belt to damn ass. I see that team coming and getting whatever they want, how they want it. When I see the Clippers, it be looking like Dollar Tree, Dollar General. It look like anybody could afford to come in here and get what they want. It don't look like Whole Foods, and it look like you got to have your bag different. It don't. It don't look like Aldi's and everything. When I be looking at them damn Clippers, it just look like anybody come here and get whatever they want. It's to a point where I'm like, come on, bro. Y'all had them down 10 points all game. Struggling. Got them down 12. Got them down 13. Y'all let Padinsky, Santos beat y'all? This is really the differences in the game here. Because y'all didn't get no supporting cast to match that over there on the Clippers. Come on, man. Disgusting. Danielle said, Clippers sold. Ty Eagles 1 said, Ty is one hell of a coach. His players just keep falling apart. Tyronn Lue got a part to do with that, B1 Eagles. Ty Eagles. We said hold people accountable on this show. We hold everybody accountable. No one gets a damn pass. We can't be saying boo-hoo for Ty Lue, bro. What was the excuse the year before then with James Harden? And the year before that? And the year before that? That's 3 first-round exits in a row with Ty Lue being at the helm. He's supposed to be the person that gets them over the hump. Everybody, don't y'all know Stephen Curry gonna try to do this? And if he can't do this, they not winning this game. Ty Lue's supposed to be a great coach, right? How the hell you ain't trapping him? Why you not denying him the ball? Listen, they beat us with a 2-pointer. We'll take that. We don't believe that they can keep beating us with 2-pointers. It's better than letting Stephen Curry get it going on. I'm not an NBA coach. I know for a damn fact Tyronn Lue's not dumb, right? How the hell he didn't come up with that game plan? Stop him from shooting threes. Bro, he had about 6 of them from the 3rd to the 4th quarter, bro. And y'all just let him walk the ball up the court again. You know, call a play, call a pick, let him run around. Come on. Ty Lue, you're supposed to be a veteran coach, right? You can't sit there and let Stephen Curry just get to his spots. You got Brook Lopez beating him in an ISO situation in that scenario, and you hit him with the step back. Get off of me. Right on him. How is he even getting the ball in the first place? Stephen Curry supposed to be getting denied the ball. If somebody else beats me on the slip screen and score a 2-pointer, so be it. But it ain't about to be Stephen Curry. That's one damn thing I do know. How Ty Lue allow that? I need to hit a wild excuse behind that one, bro. It's no way in hell that should be allowed whatsoever. Ways. YS says 8-17 is good. 8-17 is good. Everybody, is 8-17 good? Hold on. With Kawhi Leonard. 8-17 is deceiving because second half, he didn't even have a point in the 4th quarter, bro. That's all I'm saying. Kawhi Leonard didn't score a point in the 4th quarter until it was garbage time and he got that little layup. That don't count. That man had no points in the 4th quarter, and he's supposed to be the person that we look at him as our alpha. That 4th quarter, no points until the final minute of the game, when the game didn't even matter no more. Last time I checked, lockdown season. That's what happened. Every time they trapped Kawhi Leonard and put him in a thinker's position, he struggled, just like Devin Booker did on the Suns. Y'all want to make a player struggle? Throw that trap at him. Everybody not Luka Doncic, Kyrie Irving, where they could just get Boogie up out of there. Oh, nah. You got to have a different tool bag and get rid of the ball quick. Stephen Curry, how you going to trap him? Stephen Curry, how you going to trap him when he playing off the ball? I already told you how to beat Stephen Curry. Beat his ass to the spot. If somebody else get open off of that action, so be it. Make him make that shot. But you're not about to sit here and keep making 3-pointer and dancing around in there with it. He over here dancing around like he Kurt Angle and shit. Like, no. We ain't doing that. Hell no. Every time Steph Curry make them 3-pointers, everybody, can we be honest? Look at the crowd. They live for that shit. Like, they go, oh, man. And that's not even their home they was playing in. But come on. And thank you. Who said that? Frank Zero said, Kawhi cannot dribble. Thank you. Because when that trap come, like I said, half-court defense will expose NBA today. Most of y'all don't have a tool bag. When that trap come, you got to manipulate one of the defenders to go another way and open up a gap. And you need to get through that gap. Whether it's putting it between your legs, throwing it behind your back. Look at Luka Doncic. He does it every time. When you got 2 defenders in your face, you don't go at both of them right then and there trying to go crash head on. You need to find the weak link in the trap. I'm going for him. I'm going to put something on him. Pause. I'm going to make sure I hit him with something to make him go outside, gap open. Oh, between the legs, split the trap. You don't do that. You're not splitting no trap. They're about to size your ass up. Make sure they cut up all the angles. Kawhi Leonard should know that. His dribble, I like that take, Frank Zero. Great take. And Ways, YS. 8 for 17. First half, he was balling. Second half, he was nowhere to be seen, bro. Break forever. Don't forget Al Horford. What? Don't forget Al Horford. Al Horford was the one who kept him in the game. Al Horford. I can't forget that. That man started launching a barrage of threes. Al Horford and Porzingis. Look, his name is not Porzingis anymore. I put respect on his name today. And I added a little sauce on it also. A little something. Porzingis and Al Horford. They combined for 7 threes in the second half. Actually, 6 threes. Come on, man. And I'm talking about every time one of those threes went in, that shit kept him in the ball game. That's one thing I can't lie about. See, everybody needs to learn how to do that. I hike on Porzingis all the time, call him a big softy, everything. But the man played well. Give him his damn credit the same way you disrespect him. And I got no problem doing that whatsoever. Sometimes I get caught with my foot in my mouth. It happens. It happens. He did this in 28 minutes. He did that in 28 minutes. He said, get that dirt off my shoulder. Wait, what Ric Flair used to do? Oh, is anyone else saying something? I think it was Shawn Michaels, Ric Flair. One of them used to do that. I don't know. Hulk Hogan, rest in peace. Oh. Porzingis said to my show like, huh? Hold that. Hey, man, I ain't even mad at you. The man came out the ball. Al Horford brought that championship ingredient, did. Just like how Drew Holiday bring that to the Blazers. You see how Drew Holiday bring that to the Blazers? Al Horford bring the same thing to this team. That championship basketball. Playing the right way. Knowing when to shoot. Knowing when it's time for their moment to make a moment in the game. Al Horford showed up big time yesterday. But you see, everybody, people that don't know basketball, you know what they do? Steph Curry won the game. Steph Curry, because they don't watch basketball. Because if you watch this game, where was Steph Curry at in the third quarter? He went out to get treatment in the locker room. Who was keeping the Warriors in the game that whole time? I would love to see somebody lie and make that up. Who was keeping the Warriors in when Steph Curry was out getting treatment? 1 and 2. It is that damn simple. And Santos was making timely buckets. You ain't gotta like it, but you need to learn how to love it. Congratulations to them goddamn Golden State Warriors. But oh yeah, I'm out to flame Kawhi Leonard ass. Oh yeah. Chef Curry took over in that final 5 minutes though. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. He went vintage Chef Curry on y'all asses. Okay, let's get back. Ty Eagles once said, what the hell, he said, what the hell, Ty coaching the Showtime Lakers back in the days would have been looked as a Hall of Fame coach. I agree with you there. Ty Eagles 1, the coach doesn't play in the game. The coach is the coach. Players are the coach. I agree with you there. But at some point, I'm with Ty Eagles. He 50% correct there. I can't deny that. You only could practice so much, watch film so much, run the play so much. At some point, y'all got to deliver. I mean, I can't put that on any coach. What I'm saying is this. Can y'all explain to me how the Clippers had a 10-point lead second half 5 times? 5. Y'all blew that lead every single goddamn time. Every time. Sit there and fathom that. They blew a 10-point lead 5 times in the second half. I can't make it up. You trying to tell me you call a timeout. A timeout is designed for you to come in, talk about what's happening. What's going on with Stephen Curry launching all these threes? Al Horford over there making us pay. Y'all come out next possession. I can't even tell what the timeout was about. That's what I'm saying, Taiwan Eagles. What did they learn in that huddle? I didn't see anything different. Offense still looked the same. Defense still doing the same buffoonery. I'm like, oh, that's your job as a coach to adjust to what's happening. And the feel of the game that you're seeing, like he said, he's not in the game. Ty Lue can see the game in an angle where they can't see it. So you should be able to see something they not and be able to time out and see blind spot. Ty Lue is the lawyer when you're a coach. You're the fresh eyes of the players that's in the game. Okay, I see him hedging over the screen. If you just dive straight to the basket, you got them all day. Ty Lue, I don't see none of that. They just come back out, same old shit. What Lil Wayne say? Just a different day. That's all I see. Same old shit, just a different day. And then as soon as they lose, y'all know that Spider-Man meme? Everybody on that Spider-Man meme. It was him. Ain't nobody fault, huh? Ty Lue, what he been doing since he been coaching? Let's be real. He's had the Clippers for a minute. He had the Cavaliers before also. Listen here. Ty Lue's a good coach and everything, but we got to start holding people accountable, bro. 3 straight first-round exits. How many coaches will have a job with that? Frank Vogel won a championship with my Lakers, and shout out Lakers Nation. Y'all know he fired his ass 2 seasons later? Frank Vogel won a championship with LeBron. He was out 2 seasons later. Ty Lue got eliminated in the first round 3 straight years in a row with the Clippers. And you're trying to tell me he's supposed to still have a job, while Frank Vogel won the damn championship and still lost his job 2 years later. Make it make sense. Right now, it looks like Ty Lue got his little training wheel bike, and you push the kid behind his back and be like, you got this. It looks like this is what we're doing with Ty Lue right now. That's all I'm saying. We ain't got to like it, but learn to love it. And damn, an hour flew by this fast. Shit. Hey, Break Forever, man. Appreciate that, Break Forever, because he noticed Al Horford. Most people don't take notice because he don't got a flashy game. The man do all the little plays correct. And every team needs somebody like Al Horford. Can you do the little things correct for me? Could you box out and give me that key rebound? Could you space out and be at that corner 3 when I need you to be? Al Horford is going to do every little tiny increment thing correct. Now, is he going to jump and break the backboard, dunk on somebody, cross somebody? No. When you need the little correct things done, the IQ parts of the game, Al Horford got you. Trust me. Good take on that, Break Forever. Ty Eagle said, Big Al has been playing basketball like that all his career. Do the research. Let's be real. Al Horford. I'm going to be mindful of this. Al Horford. Did I used to like Al Horford back in Atlanta? Hell no, I ain't used to like him. I used to like him his first year or two, fresh out the Gators. But if y'all don't witness Al Horford as I know him, no disrespect to Al Horford. When Al Horford used to first be in Atlanta Hawks, they used to be winning like 60 games. I hope y'all know that. Kyle Korver, they had Jeff Teague. They had a lot of people, bro. Al Horford had a lot of great team with the Atlanta Hawks, bro. They had a stretch with Budenholzer before he went to the Bucks. Who was there winning all them games? The Atlanta Hawks, Paul Millsap. Who else was there? Al Horford. I just seen him in too many big games before what we see today. Not just today, Celtics and so-and-so. I'm just too used to him coming up small in big games where I didn't see him make a difference in the game. But he's an all-star every year. Well, I'm like, could you play like it in certain moments? What I happen to find out is he's a better role player than you trying to make him into a star. When he started actually phasing into the role play, I see him make much more plays than when he has the ball in his hand. Well, I'm like, that's what he's good at. That's what he's good at. He can still get the points. We just don't need to be trying to give it to him in the post, force feed him. That's what I just said. That's where I didn't like him. Now, Al Horford be playing within the offense. That's my man. That's my man. I think I had to find out why I didn't like him. I'm like, he's not a guy that you slow the offense down and throw it to on a block and say, go to work. That ain't his game. But that's how they used to use him. So that's how I used to know him, just to give y'all some clarity. But Al Horford, yeah, he been playing like that the whole time. And mind you, he's making all-star appearances when Dwight Howard and people like that's in the NBA still. So you can't say he's a scrub. That's all I'm saying here. But give him his damn credit when it's due. Stewart, 2004, my guy is up in the goddamn building. The Clippers have never been to the conference finals. Thank you. I mean, damn. What's the second round? My bad, Stewart. You're correct. The second round. I don't know why I'm having a damn brain fart right there, but I'm too hyped right now. But the Clippers, y'all trying to tell me in 6-7 years, look what SGA has done with the look what SGA has done with the Thunder since the Clippers traded him there for Paul George. Look at OKC. Look at the Thunder. You tell me which one was a damn failure. And we ain't got a lot of kick it when you come on my show. 7 years of Kawhi Leonard, I think 6, of him being on the Clippers. Explain to me. Look at SGA, 6 years on the Thunder. Look at the Thunder's resume from that point forward. And look at Kawhi's. Who won that trade? By the way, Kawhi Leonard said, basically, I don't want to play with SGA. I don't think this young buck is ready. He can't roll with a guy like me. I'm fresh off a championship. I don't got time to develop a young buck. Well, SGA made sure he ate them goddamn words, each and every last one, a bit of it. And it ain't been looking good, but I'm about to hop on Ty Lue ass and Kawhi Leonard. We far from done. Trust me. Good take, though, Stewart. Ty Eagle said Dre and Curry both was injured in that game. They continue to play, and you know why it's called heart. 4 rings, and you know what it takes. Thank you. And I appreciate Ty Eagle showing that out. Draymond clutched for his patella tendon or his knee. And you could tell he was wincing even still after that. That nigga's still in the game, shuffling his feet. It's certain plays I see him, he's still exercising his knee. You can tell it's in the back of his mind. Well, guess what? When we got everything on the goddamn line, I don't feel pain. You think Steph Curry feel pain? Diving on that floor when they trapped him? You think Steph Curry making excuses? Hell no. Chef Curry got that belt out. I'm going to tell y'all that right now. Steph Curry was making no goddamn excuses. And trust me, he was taking no shorts from any defender. Brook Lopez, you want some smoke? Say no more. Chris Dunn, you want some smoke? Say no more. Who else? Mr. Jones Jr., you want some smoke too? You can have some. Oh, Brook Lopez, your big goofy ass, you can get some too. And he hit the game, went over. Talk filthy. And I think people don't put respect on Steph Curry's name. That man took the fucking game over. When I said took the goddamn game, took that game over, got that belt out on their ass. I'm scared. Kawhi Leonard, you can't have 2 points in the fucking fourth quarter. That is ungoddamn acceptable. It ain't a human being to me, excuse my language, that we can make an excuse for that. 2 points in garbage time? Huh? You're the best player on the floor. Act like it. It's that simple. We can't make excuses for people and coddle them like they're a little ass kid. Kawhi Leonard too grown to be playing like that. Steph Curry knew what was at stake. He took over the late third and fourth quarter. Where was Kawhi Leonard at? It was Brandon Mathurin and Darius Garland carrying them boys. And John Collins making some timely shots. Draymond and Stephen Curry dug deep yesterday. Ty Eagles, great tape. They was hurt, made no damn excuses. This man ain't even supposed to be playing. This man got to get treatment in the middle of the game and gave you this. You got Draymond shutting Ish down, getting clutch steals and a block. Why his damn knee bulky? Do the Clippers got any injuries, everybody? Weren't the Clippers fully healthy? How they 2 focal points of their team injured? And y'all still struggling with them. It's because y'all ass. I don't want to hear that shit. Stop making goddamn excuses for these people. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Because here, we keeps it real. And I want all the realists to tune in on this damn channel. Because I told you, that fourth quarter, it was lockdown season on them boys. I told y'all, no more excuses for nobody. No more goddamn excuses. I'll tell you right now, I'm tired of making it up for everybody. We just not doing that no more. So now, we know. Kawhi Leonard, you're Stephen Curry's son. He sunned your ass. We just going to call it for what it is. I'm not about to lie, make it up. He did. When those moments happen, everybody, I'm being real with y'all. Like the Blazers game. You saw how Jalen Green was making three-pointers? He was making tough shot after tough shot. D.A. off the Blazers. Denny Avdija was making tough shot after tough shot. When it comes to that final 5 minutes of the game, I swear it comes down to that guy that I'm paying $300 million over there. You need to take us home. You see the Kansas City Chiefs when they get in trouble, they look at Pat like, take us home. SGA, take us home. Kobe, take us home. T-Mac, take us home. You can't get in those moments, and then I see Pablo Banchero selling his ass. Kawhi Leonard selling his ass. Franz Wagner selling his ass. You can't be the best focal point of the team and be the engine that make the teams go. But then when we look in the clutch, you know what it be seen, and we're trying to hold everyone else accountable. How about this? If Kawhi Leonard missing shots, and he missing shots, defense or whatever, and he's staying aggressive, I got nothing to say. At least he's staying aggressive. 17 shots, that's what I'm saying, man. In that moment, they needed much more from your ass. And everybody share the video, because I want people to get pure content. I don't lie to y'all here. I make sure I give you straight facts. Oh, yeah. Simac 17, NBA is rigged. What make you say that? Ty Eagles won. I was in the game in Philadelphia, walking in to the stadium. You know, he said you knew who was going to win. We did say that, and he said he was at the game yesterday, right before I logged off. Hey, man, I know you saw Tyrese getting busy. And how do you enjoy that moment at the Sixers game, Ty Eagles? You like that stadium? That's the best game you've been to so far this season? Clutch Buckets, what's good, my guy? 8 for 17 is not good. It's decent, though. Thank you. If I made you work for that 8 for 17 and I kept you off the free throw line, come on. On defense, can we be real? Clutch Buckets and everybody. Can we be real? What if I said we hold, listen, I hold Luka Doncic for 8 for 17. I hold SGA 8 for 17. We all know that's close to 50%. My point is, they end the game with 21 points. Everybody. SGA and Luka Doncic ends the game with 8 of 17 shooting. We stop them from scoring 0 points in the fourth quarter until the end of the game. And we win the game, and we hold them to just 21 points, is that not a win? Is that not us going back in the locker room like, see, what y'all want to see in sports today is Darrelle Revis. They want to see Champ Bailey. They want to see a guy get 0 points, 2 points. Yeah, they want to see LeBron James with 2 points. Somebody lock up SGA, he got 5 points. That's not happening. It's all about limiting production from what they normally do. SGA averages 33 points a game. Let's just say we can hold them to 8 to 17 shoot, 21 points, keep them off the free throw line. That's a win. We leaving off. We in the defensive huddle like, good job. Kawhi Leonard is the same thing. Could we stop you from your original output? Kawhi Leonard averages like 27, 28 a game. He had 21. We made him work. We made him have to think. We got him to turn the ball over. We actually made him think to a point where he phased himself out the game. It's like LeBron when he's going against the Mavericks, and you wonder why they choked that series. It was the same thing with Kawhi yesterday. They blitzed you with so many traps. Every time he got the ball, his ass looking around like he got PTSD. It's not even a trap coming. He looked like a quarterback with a bad offensive line. He just anticipating to get hit with something. Terrific by Steve Kerr and the defensive scheme that he threw at them boys. You got to give him credit there. 2-1-0 for him. Area 51 on the way. Okay, I hear you, my guy. Ty Eagles 1. Who is better, Ty or Doc? Holy shit. Yo, I said, well, Larry come in here, my twin come in here. I already said to everybody, I'm about to read all the comments. I already said, when I hear of Rudy Gobert, I get triggered. I hear of Doc Rivers, I get triggered. This man just asked me, Ty Eagles said, who's better? Ty Eagles, he said, who's better? Ty Lue or Doc Rivers at head coach? On that note, everybody, can I get a brief moment? I need to take a break just for 1 second on this tape. Ty or Doc? Who am I going at head coach? Doc Rivers or Ty Lue? Oh my God. That ain't even worth no goddamn words. I'm supposed to pick a fired coach, 2 coaches who can't take their team to the promised land, and I'm supposed to give them props? I'm somehow supposed to hire them for anything? Ty Eagles, come on, man. Are you trolling me? Seriously, man. But what we not about to do is gas up Doc Rivers. That man got, ever since 2008, he been living off that championship from goddamn knows when. What has Doc Rivers done since that last one when he lost to my Lakers? Give me anything Doc Rivers has done. He inherits all these well-equipped teams and can't get them to the finish line. Same thing as Ty Lue. And we just give them credit because they got their teams to the playoffs. Now, do we give any team, any head coach that good grace? I can see if we talk about Greg Popovich, Phil Jackson, coaches like that, you could be like, all right, they're made, man. They're not going to win every year, but they won enough where we could give them room to breathe. I'm not giving that to Ty Lue and Doc Rivers. It's just not happening. I'm sorry, it's not happening. Hell no. Hell no. No, 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 no. Ty Lue and Doc Rivers can't keep coming out here inheriting Doc. He got Giannis. He had Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, you name it. Look at all these teams the Clippers had with Ty Lue on there. 3 All-Stars almost every year on there. And you're starting 5 and you can't get nowhere past the first round? Like what? Huh? How, Sway? No. The kid gloves is coming off on all you muff. I'm telling you this right now. The kid gloves is coming off of everybody. No more babying and coddling on everybody. Vontae, 93 says, Steph is my favorite player, but maybe the game is rigged. No double teams might been scripted. Everybody. That's why Steph Curry plays off the ball. I hope y'all know that. He purposely plays off the ball because you can't double team him. And if you double team him, what does Draymond Green do every time you try to double team this man? He's just going to throw the bounce pass to the slip screen. Gary Payton did it a couple times yesterday. As soon as you overplay to try to beat him over the top, whoever you're fighting over, he's just going to dive to the basket. That's an easy dunk and layup. See, now, when we not looking at it like that, y'all like, why they don't double team him? How could you double team someone who don't have the ball? How? And if you go to try to bracket him off all those screens he running around, that's an easy alley-oop dunk. How many times we saw that in the game yesterday? You tell me. They got the counter for you when you try to trap Stephen Curry. You know when you trap Stephen Curry? When he got the goddamn ball. Did they not get a turnover when they trapped him at that half court? And he tried to throw it behind his back and they snatched it from him? That's how you get Stephen Curry. You need to get his ass when he got the ball, and I'm talking about blitz his ass. Now I'm with you, Vontae 93. And everybody, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, because I make sure I need all y'all energy here. Trust me. Y'all lit today. Ryan OD4H says, Clippers fucked up by trading Harden. Whoa. Excuse me. Whoa. How has the Clippers messed up for trading Harden? James Harden is a goddamn seller. That man sell his ass every time he get in the playoffs. And y'all somehow reward that man every single year. James Harden, that nigga be choking his ass off. We got to stop talking about James Harden and his greatest team. And guess what? The Cavs is on the court in this playoffs. I want to make sure everyone who look up for James Harden, I want y'all front and center when he do it again. And I want to hear what this excuse is this year. Year 50. I'm going to have a Sunni gray beard. Y'all still sticking up for James Harden. I don't know what people see in that guy. He sells his ass every single goddamn year. And y'all talk about the man like he come up clutch. And then y'all fall for that regular season, couple 30-point games. He got his tongue out. And y'all fall for that shit. I don't fall for that. See, on my show, we kick facts. I don't give a damn if it's a star player. All NBA, Super Bowl winning kid. That man sells his ass. I'm letting him have it. I'm your host, Chase. I'm the man, the myth, the goddamn legend. I'm the mediator. I'm the guy that's going to tell you what everybody else wants to say, but they don't want to be the guy to say it. Me, I have no problem doing that because I'm not trying to kiss Steph Curry ass. Steph Curry was to choke yesterday like Kawhi Leonard and just disappear in the fourth quarter. What you think this take about? Steph Curry ain't damn special neither. So is James Harden not. Now, I know y'all not used to shows that do that. Y'all used to people pandering and saying what y'all want to hear and all that shit. Me, oh no. I make sure I snatch hearts when you come in here. Oh yeah. When you trade James Harden, you've got the dirt off your shoulder. Aren't when you're in a relationship, right? You only feel bad when a person moved on and found better. Where you can see that you were the problem. What has James Harden done after he left the Clippers to make him say, oh man, we should have kept that guy? Okay, they just traded him to the Cavs. We're going to look at this playoff series. James Harden averages 30, 35, or he shows up, whatever. And the Clippers bounced out, and he get the Cavs to the Eastern Conference Finals. Oh, he been playing well the whole playoffs. You got a point there. They could say, we could have used James Harden in this same scenario. But wait a second. Didn't they not have James Harden 3 seasons in a row before they traded him this year? Where did the Clippers go? First round exit, first round exit, first round exit. James Harden was there for each one of those. And it was a game. James Harden had single digits about 5 times in the do-or-die game. And we somehow talk about James Harden and his great self-esteem. I don't know why. Because I can tell a lot of y'all look at James Harden from the Houston days. And he still was choking in Houston. Who was his daddy when he was in Houston? This guy behind me. Who was winning championships when James Harden couldn't come through in the clutch? I know we all got phones now. You don't got to like it, but you need to learn how to love it. Come on now. That's all I'm saying. On those Houston Rockets, who was sending them Rockets home every single year? With James Harden. This guy. He goes to the damn Clippers. What was happening? First round exits. He goes to the 76ers with Joel Embiid at his apex. Joel Embiid at his apex. Minus the injuries. James Harden still couldn't win with Joel Embiid. He go to Brooklyn. When do you accept sometimes somebody's the cancer or why they can't win? And guess what? Steph Curry, that's his whole career on James Harden. Putting that belt to his ass. Come on, man. You don't got to like the facts. But the one thing I'm going to make sure you do on this show is make sure we respect it. And just because you don't like it, you better learn to love it when we come to this damn show. But oh yeah, the James Harden shit got to stop. Where we coddle that guy like we don't see him choke every year. James Harden is Lamar. Hold on, wait. Y'all know how I feel about James Harden. Don't even get me worked up. I do him better. I got the perfect picture for James Harden. Y'all know what I pull up on him. James Harden. This is what I think about him. Y'all look at James Harden and think a lot about him. This is what I think about with James Harden when I see him. You can call it disrespectful, whatever you want. Hit the like button if you agree. Am I being too harsh on James Harden right now? He sold the OKC in the finals when they played Miami. He sold when he went to the Houston Rockets. He let them down every big playoff series when they absolutely needed him. He went to the Sixers, did the same thing. He go to the Clippers. With the Brooklyn Nets, did the same thing. He went to the Clippers, 3 first-round exits, did the same thing. And I gotta talk about him in some high regard. I'll die before I do that. It's not happening. James Harden win a ring. He looks good in big games. I will shut up in 5 goddamn seconds. I will eat every word I just said, and I won't even give him a backhanded compliment until he gave me a ring. And he looks like one of the most. He looks like he don't gotta be the best player, but he can't be somebody at least a fraction of what he is. Give me 22 points a game. Look like you in there. You actually in tune with the game. You're not looking like you just sitting at the 3-pointer doing this. This game, he don't even shoot the ball. He got 9 shot attempts in a game 7. 9 shot attempts. You think SGA gonna have 9 shot attempts in the game 7? Jaylen Brown, Luka Doncic, I could keep it. You think that's how they go home? Well, he go home like that 6 times in his career, shooting less than 10 shot attempts. That's called just scared. That's called this guy. You see him in your rearview mirror. I don't look at a lot of these star players in awe like this bad bitch you see walking the street. And you see that booty hanging out. I'm like, I just like, yeah. I see past that. I got clarity. I know when y'all look at a lot of these players, y'all don't have clarity. So you still overvalue them. You see them as the player they used to be 5, 6, 7 years ago. That's not who they are anymore. This guy is a goddamn seller. We can't keep talking about him. He said the Clippers messed up when they Harden. Huh? Like what? He did him a favor. He did him a goddamn favor. I'm going to get to this in a few. Kawhi is not a creator. I agree with you there, Ryan OD4. Kawhi is not a shot. He's not a creator. And it got exposed yesterday. It did. They blitzed you off the track and made you have to be a thinker. Not just get to my spot and rise up. You see that's where Kevin Durant struggled at, right? That's where Devin Booker struggled. Jalen Green struggles. 3/4 of these stars struggle when you make their ass have to think. I'm over here fainting in the lane. You don't know if I'm going to actually commit or not. Think. No, not just you just get the ball and get downhill. Notice when you see all them play like that, boy, they got 30. They wilding. Notice when you throw a little zone at them. Man zone. Switch off the looks. Start switching up the looks and make them think. Watch how they struggle. What do y'all think they do in playoff basketball? They're going to try to confuse you and slow the pace down. And yesterday, y'all saw a great deal of it. Give them credit. Who else we got? Ty Eagle said Tom Brady was knocked on his ass and the Giants won a Super Bowl. Same with Kansas City quarterback. My Eagles are Super Bowl champs. I'm with you on that one. Yeah. Ty Eagles also say, but I do agree with you. Coaches and players both. That's all I'm saying, Tom. It is both. I got to draw up and put y'all in great spots for y'all to thrive. If I know Pablo Banchero struggles shooting the ball, he's an above average shooter, but I know that's not the strongest point in his game. Why is Pablo Banchero not in the dunker spot? Why is he not down low, banging and thumping with people where he could use his body? Y'all see Jalen Brunson, right? Pablo Banchero, he needs to play exactly like Jalen Brunson. With all this muscle mass, you need to be crafty at getting to your spot. Put that shoulder down. He plays more like a shooting guard than that 6'9" frame he has. And you see all this muscle. You like, well, why do you be settling for all these long-ass jumpers? He don't know how to be a shot creator, Ryan D4 said, about Kawhi not being a good shot creator. I'm going to be honest with you. That's the same problem with Pablo Banchero. He's not a good shot creator. Now, y'all complaining that C.J. Stroud is wild. He was missing his left tackle last year. He was. He didn't have no running back. It was Nico Collins a bust on the offense, and Nico Collins got hurt in that game. I'm trying to figure out why everybody be so harsh on this guy. Outside of Dalton at tight end, what they got at receiver, bro? Offensive line was damn near at bottom half of the league. What do y'all think was going to happen with that offense when you got Nico Collins and that's it? So when they compare him to him, if they had Stephon Diggs last year and they had some weapons and lost with David Montgomery that they got this year, I would pick on C.J. Stroud. But the way y'all make it seem like he got a lit offense, and C.J. Stroud got to make do with a lot of shitty pieces. Xavier Hutchinson, Wiggins. I'll be looking at their receivers. I'll be looking like, so basically, if Nico Collins is not giving me 100 yards today, This passing game looks a little damn near stagnant as it can be. Can we be real with that? But I get the comparison. We know y'all stars. We seen what y'all could do. But every time we get in these big moments, you kind of let us down. Reason why I'm going to give CJ Stroud just a slight bit, he lost 2 times to the defending champs, CJ Stroud. We got to be fair to that. He lost to Mahomes. It ain't no damn shame in that. And like I said, look at his team versus the other team. You always looking like, why the Texans ain't getting better on offense? How come he been there for 4 years and it's still Nico Collins in what? They still don't got a featured running back until this year, David Montgomery. Now go look at the running backs he's been playing with. Nick Chubb, old ass, washed up from the Cleveland Browns. Woody Marks, he did all right this season, but could y'all name me? Y'all expect Xavier Hutchinson to do well? See, they just be disingenuous with CJ Stroud. Because if this was Matthew Stafford or anyone else, oh, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, you know what we all say? Let me help y'all out. They need help at wide receiver, right? We all know what these words mean when it's for the, your quarterbacks y'all like. When it's somebody I don't like, he needs to just get it done. We don't give a damn what the excuses is. If he that good, right, he should be able to get it done. Well, hold y'all quarterbacks to the same damn thing then. If we're not going to coddle and knew they weren't going on offense, they were banged up beyond the imagination, and then sit there and be like, oh, CJ Stroud over. I'm like, bro, at some point, I just think y'all be delusional. Look at the 49ers. They had so much injuries this year. I'll be looking like, bro, at some point, I need some players. Like, NFL fans, y'all just look at stuff like, so what? If you're so good, get it done. I'm like, okay. Soon as it's the quarterback of their team, they like, oh, we need help at wide receiver. I'm like, why you don't give them that same excuse? That's all I'm saying. But I get the comparison. Y'all show a lot of promise, but you don't deliver to that promise everybody sees. Whatever the case it may be, it just doesn't make them happy. I could give them that. But okay, we're gonna get there for a second. Hold on. Zen Freezer, up the Lakers, up the damn Lakers, Laker Nation. If you're in the building, smack that damn like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this content. I want this to get out to much more people because this is the content y'all should be looking at instead of ESPN. And they tell you, I'm not ESPN, I'm bugging. I'm talking about other shows where, okay, somehow we watch players choke, nobody get that belt out on them. Everybody coddled them like they didn't see a mess up on my show. Everyone's getting held accountable, bro. I don't give a damn. Oh, MR685, he said Josh Smith and Joe Johnson. Thank you. And we got to go back to, listen, I didn't want to go that far, but I'm happy that you know that. Because I know Gen Z and them, they don't know much about Josh Smith. They probably know Josh Smith when he was on the Rockets, way washed up. But Josh Smith, Joe Johnson, you got Al Horford, you got all these names. They had Kyle Korver running around, knocking down threes. And they had Paul Millsap, all these names. Atlanta Hawks, I just never seen them do anything when it matters most. And I'm like, that's what I remember them as. I'm not trying to diss them, but they had too many stacked teams, 60-win teams that just never did nothing. And I'm like, all these stats for nothing. That's how I remember Al Horford. I ain't trying to be mean and diss the guy, but damn it, I need to see a lot more than that. It can't keep me in all these exits. So by the time I saw Al Horford buy into his role, man, I like the guy better as a role player any day than him being the all-star guy that y'all like to see, because they was trying to force him to be somebody he wasn't, the number one option. I'm like, I don't like Al Horford's the number one option. Look at him off the ball. Al Horford be deadly. That boy be deadly. And they dissed him, Pablo Banchero. They said, remember the time when they said Pablo Banchero could be the next LeBron James? He was averaging 24 a game last season. People was expecting much more from him. I get it. And once he regressed this season, he got hurt in the middle of the year. The man was balling first half of the year. Could we put respect to that? He was balling first half of the year. He got hurt. Ever since then, they feel like he regressed a little bit. But this is how people feel about Pablo Banchero since that damn game. 7 of 22, you supposed to be getting compared to LeBron? Huh? Them niggas look like, what? How, Sway? Who you? The man of the day, y'all know Stephen Curry. You got to give him his damn flowers. But let me get in the comment section. Real_3 Ricks. Al is Dominican, so obviously he's nice. His pops was the first Dominican player in the NBA. Now, I didn't even know that, but damn. I didn't even know that, but thank you for that one, bro. Good one on that one. Hit the like button, everybody. Taiwan Eagles. Steve Kerr's a great coach, but they continue to dog him. It's not easy to manage all those different personalities. Oh, yeah. Being a boss in anything. I don't care if you're a boss, head coach, teacher, anybody in authoritarian position, you know how hard it is to manage multiple egos? Multiple egos. This Hall of Famer, this All-Star, this guy make $50 million. And you got to talk to all of them in a way where they all stick to the damn task at hand, where they don't feel like you're belittling them. You know how hard is that? Good take, Ty Eagles. Hell yeah. You know, I didn't get Steph Curry his touches tonight. Somebody else got more shots than Stephen Curry tonight. I know Steph got a little long face on the bench, and I got to somehow be able to get him back into the game. I need to get him back into the game, get him some touches, be able to make sure he still feel a part of the team while not taking away from everyone else. Y'all know how hard is that? Y'all get why coaches watch hella film now? Why they go through all these exhausting days in office? Because they know I got to sedate these egos. For real, Steve Kerr, give him credit to that. And he got Jimmy Butler. You know how hard it is to manage Jimmy Butler? He's a very outspoken guy. If he don't like something, he's going to bluntly say it. He got to manage Jimmy Butler and Draymond Green. Oh, my God. Just to think of Draymond Green and Jimmy Butler. Them two alone. I have most coaches like... But that's why they both need to be on the same team, because it cancels out. A dog could take each other. And trust me, they're going to respect each other when they both go check each other, because now you know. Yeah, we all got that dog in them. So you know it's not about you talking to Little Shrimp or you talking to Little Shrimp. We got that natural fond respect for each other. So good take on that one also, managing them personalities. Real_3 Rick says, it would take skill to play hard. Play like a dog. If it wasn't a skill, then everybody would do it. L, I agree with you. I said it's a skill mentally. I'm with you on that one. It's a skill mentally to be a dog. Being a dog, honestly, you don't know really what being a dog is. Being a dog is when you're at the gym. You know when you're at the gym, you know you're done with your reps, but then you say, I'm going to do 5 more. That's that dog in you. I'm going to do that extra lap. That's that dog in you. Go look at Steph Curry in the offseason. That nigga, he running up humongous hills in Dubai. He over here sliding his feet, working on his footwork in the sand, everything. That's with nobody watching, by the way. Why y'all think when y'all see Stephen Curry in the game, you wonder around the 4th quarter, he running around like it's still the 1st quarter. But everyone else, Kawhi Leonard tired, everyone breathing hard as hell. Steph Curry like, I could run some more. Like you said, he trained himself not to be tired. You got to train yourself not to be tired. Even when you put 12 hours in your workday, you do that enough times, you put an average person that's not used to working 12 hours, I'm tired, I need sleep. Yo, your average person that make $100,000 works 10 to 12 hours. We get off work and just be like, all right, it's a regular day. I'm still energized to go kick life in the you-know-what. That's my point. We still going to go kick life in the dick, even though you make 6 figures. You don't just sit there and be like, I'm tired. Stephen Curry, you think he content when he got 4 rings? Oh, I'm tired. I mean, I'm the best shooter. That nigga still be running up hills. That's that dog in you. What if I told all of y'all got a Lamborghini and y'all, the latest Lamborghini is in your garage, but you train like you're a brokey? That's Stephen Curry. End of discussion. You can't teach that. Yeah, I'm rich, all of that stuff and everything. Stephen Curry. When he was training, you can't tell if he rich. He look like Rocky Balboa. That nigga look like he's some regular person that got a mission at hand. He don't let the riches get in his face, making all this money. No, he like, I got to get better, and I got to get my shots up. You develop that through repetition. And you got to get punched in your goddamn mouth and know what it feels like to get back up on your feet. Steph Curry been through all of that. Y'all wonder why he won that last ring with the Warriors when they had no business winning it. We had Klay damn near on his last leg. Klay Thompson was coming off the bench sometimes. How? They know how to gut and dig deep for them W's. Y'all know them ugly wins where it's a 7 for 30 shooting game from the 3-point line. Nothing is going right for us. Steph Curry got that dog in him to find a way. And last night he said, give me the fucking ball. Let's not fuck around, okay? I don't want to play with my food. Give me the damn ball. I'm taking this home tonight. This guy right here, let me do the laugh. He's like, ha. That's why he don't do interviews no more, because they laugh at his ass the way he laughed. He ain't got that dog in him no more. I think when he came to the Clippers, he got too content. He felt like he was the passenger princess. He was sitting high on a big ego versus remember Kawhi Leonard before the ego, before he started thinking that way of himself. Kawhi Leonard, man, this guy damn near the best player in the NBA. Once he got to the Clippers and started calling his own shots, started moving like LeBron, look at Kawhi Leonard's career since then. Shit like a damn Bitcoin cryptocurrency. But oh yeah, let me get to that. MR8685 says, these games shouldn't even happen though. Even though some were great, they already have 82 games to get into the top 8. I'm with you, my guy. MR8685, that's coddling. I'm with you all the way, man. The hell? Playing and adding another game in the NFL. They just coddling their asses. Real 3 Ricks. The name of the team is literally Warriors. AL, that's a bar. I'm not even realizing it when I'm saying it. That's a good take. Real 3 Rick says the name of the team is literally Warriors. Self-explanatory. Warriors, come out and play. Yes. What you think Warriors do? They go to goddamn war. Hell yeah. They got the battle-tested scars being down 10 points multiple times. They're like, okay, get that off of me. That's nothing. That's nothing. Most of y'all teams get down 10 points. Y'all asses fold up like a damn lawn chair and be like, well, call it a day. Oh, no. Them damn Golden State dig deep. And I'm going to say, forget this game. They were down 20 points to a James Harden in a Game 7 with a damn NBA Finals on the line. Going to the NBA Finals. They were down 22nd half. Held them to 1 3-pointer all second half. They shot 1 of 26, the Rockets. They came from 20 down to get that last ring they got. Come on, you got to put respect to that. And I say the last ring they got, you got to put respect to that. Most teams get down 20, it's over. Look at yesterday. They just kept sticking close with the Clippers no matter what. They said, every haymaker the Clippers threw, they say, bet. Oh, say no more. Say no more. Y'all seen Terrence Crawford fight Errol Spence? That's the Warriors. The Warriors is Bud Crawford. Yeah, you're going to catch him with one right on the button, but they're going to hit you with one 5 times harder. Y'all don't know what that hit is? That's 5 times harder. When you look up, Stephen Curry got his hands up, and you see the crowd saying, 3! How long can you keep withstanding that? Okay, y'all scored a bucket. That's cute. Another 3-pointer. That's exactly what happened yesterday. And every 2-pointer they made a 3-pointer to counter it. You blink, it's a tied ball game. And they're a jump shooting team that could withstand haymakers. Your 10-0 runs, they sit there and be resilient. You got to give them credit. That's a skill as a team. And who keep them together? Draymond. He the glue gun. He the one who keep them together. Y'all see him yelling and angry around? This is how people want to portray Draymond Green, which is disgusting. Because then when y'all see them winning and you see Stephen Curry still hitting that next gear, who y'all think that get that out of him? Who y'all think that get that out of him? It's Draymond Green. He be on ass. And sometimes he could be a positive enforcer. Just because he yelling doesn't mean he always yelling in a bad manner. It's like, let's go. We got this. Good shit. See, they see Draymond just yelling and they think it's something negative. You know how you make masculinity look today. But let's get down to it. Good take, Real 3 Ricks. Ty Eagles once said SGA was a major mistake made in basketball history. Just wonder if that trade doesn't happen. And Kawhi Leonard got SGA. But everybody, will SGA develop the same way he developed in OKC with Kawhi? No. Kawhi would be the main guy. He would be taking the shots. SGA would have to develop a lot much more slower, if anything, and probably might would have left the Clippers to have his own team. That's how I see it playing out. SGA don't want to play second fiddle to Kawhi Leonard. And let's be real. This trade for Paul George and that damn SGA trade, even though Paul George is an all-star, this is going down in history. Hell yeah. Kawhi Leonard fumbled it. The Clippers sent 4 first-round picks. They sent a boatload for Paul George. If you had SGA and let him develop and use those picks to build your team or trade it off for established talent, the Clippers could have been had a championship. This guy, fat head-ass ego, got in his way. He thought, I want a ring from the Spurs, the championship, and this is all back-to-back-to-back. He like, let me go to the Clippers and start my own dynasty where I could say, I put the Clippers on the map. The same way LeBron put the Cleveland on the map, I'm going to put the Clippers on the map. Well, guess what? You know how we throw that dice? That shit can go either way, and trust me, the boy crapped out. He crapped out bad. He crapped out bad, and we just got to admit it's egg yolk all over his face. It's that damn simple. He choked his ass off yesterday. He did. You give me 0 for 8 in the fourth quarter, and he was aggressive? I'll leave him alone and still be like, hey, you got to make some shots, but at least he was being aggressive. Bro, you ain't even looking for your shot. I'm like, come on, bro. You're supposed to be the best player. That is goddamn unacceptable. Everybody, subscribe to this channel and put the notification for 5 p.m. tomorrow. But we still live right now. Trust me. I'm letting y'all know right now, we frying every goddamn pivotal player y'all look up in this magnitude. Because there's a lot of players playing well that we don't give credit to, and we just roll it up to the star. But once they don't come up in these games, we somehow remember all the role players now and be like, this player didn't block, this guy didn't hit this shot. I'm like, wait a second, but when they win, he gets all the credit. Why when they lose, we don't hold them under the same microscope? On my show, that's what we do. Break forever. Doc Rivers has 1 championship. Doc Rivers had a championship when I was like in 8th grade. I'm a grown-ass man. He's still living off his old resume. We got to stop this. For real. Some of y'all probably got kids. Some of y'all kids probably in college now when Doc Rivers had that last championship. He living off a resume from 2008, bro. It's 2026. That was 18 years ago. He's a good coach. He's a good coach. Look at his resume since then. And look at his resume before that ring. This shit is screaming average at best. Kevin Samuels. Ty Eagles 1. I got news for Ant-Man. Please demand a trade to the Lakers, Knicks, or the Boston or San Antonio. Minnesota, DOA. Just ask KD. Facts. Anthony Edwards, you're going to waste your career. I'm with Ty Eagles on this. You keep wasting your career on them Timberwolves, you're going to look like the ticket, Kevin Garnett. He stayed too long instead of leaving too soon. And you see what they putting around you. I at least say they tried to get Julius Randle. But I see one more season of fucking Rudy Gobert, big stupid ass on the court, just looking lackadaisical, just big for nothing. He like a tree that don't provide shade. I want y'all to understand what I just said. Rudy Gobert is a tree that don't provide shade. Well, in this weather, you're going to be like, what the hell's the point of the tree? That's my point. You're doing everything but the tree's purpose. You're just tall and big for nothing. That's how I feel about Rudy Gobert. Just big for goddamn nothing. He don't provide the damn shade I'm looking for. I see Rudy Gobert in the lane on Anthony Edwards' team. I expect that man to be towering shit, smacking it out to the third deck. He be playing big, dumb, and goofy, hand small, dropping the balls, going out of bounds. I'm looking like, bro, come on now. Trade Rudy Gobert and get rid of that $250 million or the remaining part of that contract and get Ant-Man the damn star. It's either that or Anthony Edwards should request a goddamn trade from them Timberwolves. It's a criminal that y'all did that to the ticket. Y'all did that to Kevin Garnett. Y'all did that to Kevin Love. And now y'all about to try to do that to Ant-Man? No way. No goddamn way. But good one. Lakers, please, we could trade Austin Reeves for Ant-Man. We could give you Austin Reeves, a first-round pick. Send them whatever they're looking for. We could get Ant-Man with Luka Doncic. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Everybody, y'all do know the Lakers is getting another star, right? I'm just letting y'all know this right now. LeBron, that 50 mil coming off the books, what you think is happening next? Let's say if we don't want to pay AR, that's another 50 right there. That's 100 mil just to get 2 max players at the drop of a dime. I'm just letting y'all know this right now. Basic math. But Taiwan Eagles, I agree with you. Ant-Man should go to the Lakers. The Knicks could get him. The Knicks could actually get Ant-Man. Bright personality, it fit there. Boston, that's not going to work because they're going to have to give up too much. San Antonio going to have to give up too much. San Antonio actually could get Ant-Man. De'Aaron Fox, they got some picks. You can give up Harper. There you go right there. They can have him. Y'all know who I want the Spurs to get, and I know this is a cheat code. I know y'all don't want to hear this. There's 2 teams that could really make life hard for y'all in the NBA today. If the Spurs and the Thunders wanted to say they wanted to cheat, they could do that better than any team. Y'all do know the Spurs got hella draft picks, right? They got hella young talent to trade. OKC got so much draft picks. They got that shit coming out this pocket, that pocket, that pocket, that pocket. They got young talent to trade. Let's say OKC wanted Giannis Antetokounmpo. Oh my God, they could make that shit happen like this. If the Spurs wanted Giannis, like this, I'm talking about like this, in a snap of a damn finger, they're the only 2 teams that have the bona fide outright assets to get them. And if Giannis was to go to the Giannis went to the Thunder, oh God. Now let me give you a counter. What if Giannis played with Wemby Oh my God. Oh, that'd be devastating. That'd be devastating. I ain't gonna lie to you. Vontae93 says, I gotta give you your props, bro. You know your basketball. Thank you, and I appreciate that. And I like everybody that know they basketball, football, they sports. I'm talking about not the surface level ish. I'm talking about what the hell is going on. Give in context what happened. Not just a draw take that Kawhi Leonard, oh, he just went blank in the fourth quarter. No, they were double teaming his ass. They was making him think. And every time he got that ball, he was trying to get to the spot and pull up. Nope, that defender was waiting for his ass each time. Now, it's either you're going to have to create for someone else and have to let the action work back to you and reset. You see how when a big man get the ball and somebody trying to come over to help, he reestablishes, get that damn ball in the post and get it deeper. Now, if that defender come to help again, you see him coming from a mile away. You got to know basic shit like that. Come on now. Basic stuff like that. I'm like, come on now. I know you know that. That's one thing I do know. But appreciate that, Vontae93, and I appreciate everybody. Get the likes up and subscribe. I'll make sure that everybody know that. Because everyone that come in, I'll give you an organic goddamn sports show. He sold his ass like a damn 50-cent bag of chips. He sold his ass. Everybody else cutting him slack. We ain't doing this shit today. Oh, no. Nigga, Darius Garland and Brandon Mathurin looked like they were better than you. They looked like they were the stars and you were the damn person just lucky to be there. Nah, second half, you folded. First half, you played all right. You played great. I'm not going to knock that. Wesley Adams, 6'5", said, this may sound crazy. James Harden may be better coming off the bench. That's the only time he's been to the finals, coming off the bench. Who said that again? Wesley Adams. Good take, bro. But James Harden, everybody, what did Wesley Adams say? Y'all just heard me mention Brandon Mathurin, right? What is Brandon Mathurin? A six-man. Notice when Brandon Mathurin used to play for the Pacers, right? Was he better as a starting five or on the bench? He looked like he had way more promise on the damn bench. He dropping 20 in his sleep. Why? Because he's not a good IQ player that has to think. He likes to just get in the ball. Y'all know some players in the NBA. Y'all saw Kobe White against the Heat. This is Kobe White. This is Kobe White and Brandon Mathurin. And this is James Harden. You see ball? You see hoop? Put ball in hoop. They're not with that thinking shit and, oh, I got to think, and is this defender going to... They want to get in the game and cook. Lou Williams. Y'all remember Lou Williams? He won a six-man how many times? Jamal Crawford. Notice when Jamal Crawford used to struggle with the Clippers. When they put him in thinking positions. They wanted him to run the point guard when Chris Paul got off the court. That ain't Jamal Crawford. Jamal Crawford, like, give me the goddamn ball. Oh, come here. Come here, stupid. Take them ankles right with you. Lou Williams. James Harden is the same thing, Wesley Adams. Those type of players, that's why I said Ant-Man would play perfect with Luka. Ant-Man would play perfect with Luka. Ant-Man would match perfect with Jalen Brunson because he could just focus on what he's great at. Why Kyrie was so great with LeBron? Kyrie, it was that simple. Put ball in hoop. LeBron does the distributing and all the other stuff that usually takes you out your game. What you worried about that for? LeBron got that. What you see Kyrie do? Be goddamn lethal. Lethal. Now, when you give the key to the team to Kyrie when he went to Boston, why that didn't work? Why we had the catch before, why it didn't work? Why James Harden never won a championship with the Houston Rockets? Why didn't it work? That's a good playing style to sell tickets. Offense sells tickets, everybody. Offense sells tickets. Defense win goddamn championships. It does. And that means IQ that comes with it. James Harden is not an IQ guy that can run the whole team by himself. Look at the Rockets. It was a bunch of ISO ball, launch up three. One pass, launch up three. Notice when you put James Harden in thinking positions, you cut his left hand off. James Harden can't get to his left hand. That man is an average NBA player. He's very crafty at setting you up to deceive you that he might go right. And notice if you sit on that left hand and you don't give up any ground on it, what he do? Step back three, step back, pass the ball, try to get the ball back and get back to his left hand. Now, I know we all have eyes. We watch that shit every time. And I'm like, why he still didn't develop a right hand? Because James Harden, I'll give him one thing. He's great six-man. He's a great guy coming off the bench. He needs his own unit where everybody plays in his place. When that's not the case, he does bad when he has to make a team around him better. We've seen a large sample size of it. Large. So it can't be no more excuses for James Harden, everybody. No more, no more. Who else we got? CC Motions, 1998. What's good, my guy? Hit the like button while y'all at it too. James Harden has talent. He gains weight to get traded. That ain't easy. But let me read that again. CC Motion said, James Harden has talent. He gains weight to get traded. That ain't easy. Yo, bro, I'm with you on that tape. Y'all notice every time James Harden want to get traded, his fat ass just start hanging out with rappers. You start seeing him drink all this liquor. He in the strip club. Hey. I make it rain on them hoes. You already know. That's James Harden. Notice when James Harden gets traded on the next team he goes to, you see his body shape. He in shape. Gawker, he look like he much more slimmer now. Yo, I never thought of that. CC Motion, I'm running with that take today. I believe James Harden, he just get fat on purpose for you to get rid of him. He start drinking that damn Douce, and he start doing that bullshit. He start going viral with strippers and things. He with Lil Baby in the studio. He do that on purpose. He out late at nights. He just do everything to sabotage for you to get up off of him. Now you see James Harden get traded. I look at him on his next team. He's slim. He running around energetic. I'm like, oh wow. The good take on that one, CC Motion. Hell yeah, good take. Arthur X2B, what's good, my guy? He in the building today. Cleveland gonna lose in the first round. Harden, hold up. Cleveland is gonna lose in the first round. Harden in point. Good luck. Any team James Harden go to, the man be choking his ass off. Today we're having a choke session right now. Pause. He's at the forefront. Pablo Banchero, yo ass up there. Devin Booker, Pablo Banchero, Kawhi Leonard. Y'all was selling y'all ass this postseason. Yes. Y'all supposed to be the head of the snake, and y'all let y'all team down. Steph Curry was the killer he needed to be. Ice goddamn cold. He had ice in his veins, busting out from every direction. While he had ice in his veins, you was pumping Kool-Aid. I need you to be a killer in money time. I don't need you to be like, I need you to put belt to ass. You understand me? And Steph Curry made sure he did that shit. See, when y'all see Steph Curry, y'all see that little guy run around and laugh, and they see Steph Curry, the little dude, and notice when his ass know it's money time. He don't look like that little funny little dude no more. He look like it's that damn time. I ain't nobody friend. You hear me? You know what you need to be friends with when that three-pointer touched the bottom of my net. But yes, James Harden. He sabotages by getting fat and getting traded. CC Motion, 1998. Great take on that one. And Arthur X2B. I agree with you. Cleveland is going to lose in the first round. Donovan Mitchell. He's another one. This year, if the Cavaliers don't get to NBA Finals, I said this at the beginning of the year, I don't want to hear shit about Donovan Mitchell no more. I said it. I don't want to hear nothing about Donovan Mitchell and James Harden no more. Donovan Mitchell been selling since the Utah Jazz. He hasn't been getting, you know how much time the Jazz had the number one seed? They had it like 2 years in a row. Nothing. Flop. Now, I'm going to give Donovan Mitchell some grace here. He don't usually have a co-star that can actually pick up an offense like he can. I got to be fair to that. He be aggressive, but he don't usually got somebody to match it going along. But what was the excuse? Last year, Darius Garland was hurt. He didn't have a co-star. I'm not going to be disingenuous and act like Garland wasn't there. It was Hum, Mobley, and a bunch of cast-offs. I'm not going to be disingenuous. But this year, I need to see something. Garland is healthy. I'm not saying Garland ain't even on it. He's on the Clippers. Okay, this year, I need to see you got James Harden. Evan Mobley, he's back healthy. Jared Allen, he's healthy. Y'all got a couple three-point shooters. I want to see what they do this year. I can't knock y'all. I'm not somebody that like empty stats. Oh, his stats. What the hell they win? And how is those stats useful to the winning? Okay. I'm letting y'all know this right now. One thing we can't keep doing is pandering. I can't stand the pandering. Because when it's everybody else, LeBron, anybody, we hold them accountable. For some strange reason, when they get to James Harden, we get game goofy. We act like we Ray Charles. We don't even see the damn what's going on. Maybe James Harden has that effect on people. But on me, that shit don't work. Oh, hell no. Let's get to it. Taiwan Eagle says, please like and subscribe to my YouTube king. Let's get it! Speaking facts over bullshit. Okay? Facts over bullshit. That's what we do here. I don't give a damn. We're not about to spread blame. The Clippers overall played great yesterday. This guy let him down. You go look at Mathurin, 23 points, 5 for 6 from 3. He was efficient as it can get. Darius Garland is efficient as it can get. You even got Deion Jones Jr., double figures. We got Chris Dunn with 10 assists, running point guard 3 and D. Everything went right for the Clippers to win this game. So Ty Lue, I could give him a little excuse there. Your best player just didn't bring you home. Steve Kerr just had his best player, took him home. He took over and said, this is my shit, and this is how we about to end it. It's like Mortal Kombat. Is you going to snatch that goddamn heart out of somebody's chest and squeeze that shit and say, finish him? Steph Curry did it yesterday. Kawhi, the Claw, everything y'all call him, the man sold his ass. He sold his ass like a 50-cent bag of chips. I'm telling y'all right now, you ain't got to like it, but goddamn learn to love it. And that's my channel. I ain't here to pander to nobody. We here to tell blunt facts. CC Motion, 1998, James Harden, Mr. I am the system, facts. Well, how has that I am the system shit been working for James Harden in his career? James Harden looked like the modern Allen Iverson, minus the crossovers. Allen Iverson actually has 10 times better skills than James Harden. So don't y'all dare think I'm comparing them. If it come down to triple threat, I need you to create space on a drop of a fucking dime. Allen Iverson and James Harden ain't even in the same stratosphere. It goes to Allen Iverson clear as day. Who's more craftier, even though you know what he's going to do, and he still gets to the spot? James Harden. But Allen Iverson thought he was the system. Notice that shit got him no rings. And he still could have played about 5 more years in the NBA, 10 more years in the NBA. He didn't want to come off the bench to Michael Conley on the Grizzlies. Guess what? I am the system was out of the league real fast. That's called that arrogant mindset. I'm not conforming to nothing, and I'm going to keep doing things my way, which is obviously not working based off the resume, but that's who I am. And I'm going to come bust up y'all continuity with I am the system. Well, notice that they're always on another team. Self-explanatory. Teams will tolerate that shit as long as they see teams will tolerate that as long as they see 25-7. You see 25-7, oh yeah, you won't say shit. Now when you start seeing 16-4 and replaceable numbers, you see Allen Iverson out of the NBA. Allen Iverson used to play with Carmelo at the peak of his apex powers. Why they got rid of Allen Iverson? Because they said his offensive firepower, Melo can't cook with Allen Iverson being on the floor. The way AI plays that he's the system like James Harden. Well, like I said, every person that says I am the system, how has that been working? James Harden, I'm the system. How's that been working? You don't know what I like James Harden at the best, to be honest with you guys. James Harden is at best to me when he's running point guard. Because he actually has to open his game up and open up. He has to distribute for everyone. I give him credit to that. I just think, damn. I just think he overrated to me personally. Defensively, he be a damn pedestrian. Every time I look at him on defense, I'm like, what are you doing on defense, bro? His lackadaisical effort on the boards. I just don't see no effort out of James Harden except on offense. I can't respect that shit. I just can't. Let's get to the bottom of this. Wesley Adams, 6579, said James Harden, the punter. Good take. Chauncey Billings, 5381. My guy is in the building. James Harden is going to choke in the playoffs. He do it every year. Just like Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson. And then everybody. When they choke, this is how we got to act when they choke in the playoffs. Oh my God. Then we got to look at all these takes over the internet like we didn't know James Harden was going to. Even if they're trapping you, we need you to beat that trap. He couldn't shot create yesterday. Tell me when y'all throw it at Luka Doncic. What do Luka Doncic do to the trap every single time? That man be Swiss Army in that shit in 5 seconds. Oh, has he overhead behind the back? Come here. He couldn't do it. That's all I'm saying about James Harden, bro. He is overrated. The man don't do nothing outside of Chuck ill-advised threes. Outside of ill-advised threes, he'll give you an occasional floater in the lane. But other than that, if he can't go left, what is special about James Harden if he can't go left? I could say he could distribute. But outside of going left offensively, what am I scared of James Harden? And notice any defender that's actually disciplined enough to stay on that left hand, he passes the ball and try to call for a screen again and try to get to that left hand. That boy's a left hand fanatic, just like Julius Randle. They never developed that other hand. So it's easier to take him away. But good take, Chauncey Billings. Tie Eagles 1. Classic example of how good Stephen Curry is in words. All eyes on me, KD and LeBron in the Olympics looking, saying, damn, and the world watching. Oh, yeah. And let's not forget, Chef Curry hit a goddamn game winner. But it gave him the lead in a crucial moment in the Olympics. Who hit that shot? Come on now. It was Steph Curry. And it was a contested, tough shot, too. Yesterday, he hit about 5 of those. Can we be honest? Steph Curry hit like 5 threes yesterday where I ain't going to hold you as a defender. You just be like, God damn it. What do you do with that? Like, at some point, the motherfucker just nasty, bro. Like, he's just a good shot maker. And I want fans to understand that. Y'all know I used to watch Shane Battier D. Kobe. He used to cover Kobe Oz in every shot. Kobe still got 40, bro. What am I supposed to tell Shane Battier? He not playing good defense? Like yesterday when Steph Curry. They was right there. He just kept making this shit, man. At some point, we got to be real and just be real. I'll play basketball, too. Let's be real. Players on the court will know he's on one right now. Now, people that don't play basketball don't understand. Son, everything he throwing up is going in. It don't matter what look we giving him. He just on some shit right now. Now, when you don't play sports, people cannot relate to that. They like, how y'all letting him? Yo, listen here. He is on one right now. It's that simple. The only thing I can say is deny that person the basketball. Don't sit there and keep letting him get clean catches in his spots. Make him work to get to his spot. That's where we can have an agreement at. But Ty Eagles, good one on that one, bro. Mad Jomas Khan 626 said Golden State is done. Oh, really? Subscribe to the channel. I like that banter back and forth. And he also says they don't even know how they won. He said they don't even know how they won. Dead Clippers. Did the Clippers give up the game? Yes, they did. Was it more of the Clippers giving up the game than the Warriors winning? Yes, it was. Stephen Curry took the shit over, though. It wasn't his fault they gave up the game. He said, listen, I will work with whatever you gave me. I'll take this W however I can take it. Oh, they gave it to me? Oh, well, I snatched it from them. You can give me something all you want, but don't at the end of the day, I got to snatch it from you. You didn't just hand it to me and sat there and let him score every bucket. Oh, no, he snatched that shit out their damn chest appropriately. And he did it like the cold-blooded killer he is. Goddamn killer Chef Curry in that fourth quarter. And the late third quarter, boy went Garanimals on him. Ty Eagles 1 says, does anyone remember Brian Bosworth? Hell yeah, man. Are you crazy? I'll wait. Hell yeah, I remember. He said, it's called Bo Jackson. Thank you. I'm looking like, you said it's government. I'm like, are you serious, bro? Like, come on, man. How the hell you don't remember Bo Jackson? I mean, I get it's a different time, so that man different. Ty Eagle said, give linebackers, give LB credit. Like him or not, but he's still competitive. LeBron, facts. He on my Lakers. I'm a Kobe guy. I hope y'all know this, right? I'm not about to dare hate on LeBron. I've never been a fan of LeBron since the beginning since then. I always thought he gets away with talent versus skill. He didn't develop his skills until he got to my Lakers because he was getting older and he had to trim the weight. Before that, look at him in Cleveland the last time. It's just muscling, passing people, and the nigga is amazing. He got to be the best finisher at the rim. He's very good at beating you on angles. Him and Luka Doncic do that shit next to none. They will use that little ounce of leverage against you and one foul to the cold. Once LeBron started developing some post moves, more in the post, or actually developing the shot and everything, that's when I start saying, okay, you can respect him from behind the three-point line. You can't just leave him open at the three. Bro, majority of his career, he couldn't shoot the six. I ain't going to say, let's just say you want him shooting the ball. He knew that too, and that's why LeBron developed that jump shot much more better. He knew he couldn't keep going with an iffy jump shot. He got to my Lakers. That's the first time I ever seen that man launching threes comfortably. Before that, LeBron would take 1 or 2 threes a game, maybe 3 at best. He wasn't confident in his jump shot. He was just always trying to get to the cup and bully ball his way there. But you got to respect it and keep it moving. He innovated his game to stay relevant longer. He did. You know who didn't? Carmelo Anthony. The weight started catching up to Carmelo, and these young bucks at his position running up and down the court. Carmelo was still big Carmelo from New York. Carmelo was still big His later years in the Denver Nuggets and the Knicks. Carmelo never shed the weight. When he got to OKC, Carmelo Anthony, he didn't do what LeBron did, start shedding the weight. You should have seen a slimmer Carmelo Anthony. He could still give you 25 plus. But the weight in his conditioning, you started seeing the uncle belly started coming in. You started seeing him have the Mexican dad body. That was Carmelo Anthony. He lost his shape. He lost that step, that burst. He still had the over-the-top jumper, but he lost that explosion. While LeBron shed that weight, he knew he needed that explosion. It's that damn simple. You lose explosion with that weight. Too much pressure on your knees. Break forever. Okay, message retracted. Appreciate it, moderators. Shishi 3057. Steph the GOAT. Amen to that one. Ty Eagles 1. This guy just speaking facts on what he thinks and believes with open mind. So disagree or agree. It's not a big deal. All facts. You ain't got to take a personal shot at me. Can you come with an organic take that don't have your ego in it? Everything I'm saying, I don't have no ego in it at all. I have no beef against Kawhi. Kawhi was my man's. He sold his ass. I'm on his ass. It's that simple. Luka's on my Lakers. Luka sells his ass. I'm on his ass too. No one gets a pass here. I know y'all used to pandering shows. That's why I said subscribe here. I give you organic content. And subscribe. We go live at 5 p.m. every day Eastern time zone. I don't lie. I ain't got a lie to kick it. You ain't got to like a damn thing I got to say, but you need to learn to love everything I said. You could agree or disagree. At the end of the day, it's facts over goddamn fans. Deshaun took 5365. They ran Cal out for Rudy. I couldn't understand that. They got rid of Karl Anthony Towns, and I agree with that. Deshaun took 5365. Great take. They ran Karl Anthony Towns out for Rudy Gobert. The Minnesota Timberwolves went backward the second they did that. I'm keeping Cat, and you can keep Gobert. And y'all know they traded like 4 first-round picks for Rudy Gobert. I think it was 3 of them, just to get him from the Utah Jazz. You could have kept Cat and added with those picks or traded for an established talent to pair with Anthony Edwards, Towns, and could have probably got somebody like KD. Instead, you traded 3 first-round picks for Rudy Gobert, big dumbass. Can't even score a bucket on a point guard if his life was dependent on it. He let Jokic have a 40-point triple-double on him how many times? And I'm supposed to respect Rudy Gobert? That motherfucker ain't got no goddamn heart. He's good at rim intimidation. I could give him that. He is. It's a good, decent rebounder. But other than that, they fumbled Cat over Rudy Gobert. But again, Cat not low. They got rid of Cat because Cat kept playing like a goddamn cat. Nobody want to remember, why did the Timberwolves move off of Cat? Because he kept playing like a damn cat. He played like he had a goddamn you-know-what tucked between his legs. He didn't play like he had something hanging, if you catch my drift. I'm just saying. They got tired of seeing his ass at the three-point line. Everything we tired of him in New York, the Timberwolves said they tired of that too. Now, New York, he just started the clock over with New York, and now look what everyone's saying. Why he's still at the three-point line? We still having the same basic kindergarten takes. What we were saying is 5 years ago when he was on the Timberwolves. So I could understand. Deshaun took, oh, okay, I get what you mean. North Memphis 901. What's good, everybody? He said Memphis got more picks, but they suck. At the end of the day, are y'all good at developing players? I could say they developed Desmond Bane well, the Grizzlies. Ja Morant. They developed Jarrett Jackson Jr. too. I got to give them credit. They do decent at developing people. Jarrett Jackson was an all-star or damn near at some point. Desmond Bane dropping 23 a game at some point. He dropped 20 this year. Ja Morant, I mean, they do a decent job at least developing stuff. Dylan Brooks on the Suns, he's averaging 20 points a game at some point. So you got to give the Grizzlies some credit for developing talent to some degree. Kimberly Williams, PJ23M, says, what do you think the Sixers should do with Embiid? The Sixers have to trade Joel Embiid, everybody. Tyrese Maxey and Joel Embiid does not mix. It doesn't. It doesn't. You wonder why when the starting five is on the court, it never meshes. You would think Tyrese Maxey, Victor Edgecombe, Joel Embiid, you hear Paul George, you hear all these names. You like, this is a NBA Finals team. It's too much ball to go around. It's only one ball. Too much ball to go around. It's only one ball. That's why the Sixers tend to get in trouble. They don't know who turn is it. The truth is, Tyrese Maxey, you think I want Joel Embiid? Everybody, don't y'all want Joel Embiid in the paint? Right? That's what he's devastating at. What does Tyrese Maxey do well? Getting in the paint. You see how that gets in the way of Tyrese Maxey? You're basically allowing your defender to rotate and help out every time. Tyrese Maxey needs a stretch big man. He needs a Miles Turner, a Brook Lopez, somebody that could defend the rim, but he's not in my way when I'm cooking in that paint. And if you go to help, Lord help you. It's a wide open three-pointer every time. So Joel Embiid, they should trade Joel Embiid to everybody. Stay with me. Hit the like button if you agree with this trade. Joel Embiid for Chet Holmgren on the Thunder and give him 2 first-round picks. Give him a little player to go along with it or a second rounder. What y'all think about that? Chet Holmgren, you still got potential on the side. I'm not a big fan of Chet, but he's a good rim protector. Chet Holmgren, give him probably 2-3 picks. Joel Embiid, come over there. Joel Embiid and SGA. And think about it. I hype on OKC not repeating one at one point because I don't believe in Chet. If that's the third option and I can't count on him, you think I could count on Joel Embiid? Shit me. I'm telling you right now, they get Joel Embiid, the Thunder, I'm going to let you know right now. That's a three-peat. You heard it here first. You heard it here first. I'm telling you this right now. But the Sixers should trade him, definitely. And trade him while his trade value is still high. Don't keep letting him get hurt and people start seeing him as damaged goods. Jay Howard, what's good, my guy? R1W. He said, what it do, my brother? What it do? How you been, man? How everything going? Y'all know damn well when I don't see y'all in these comment sections, I'll be like, where y'all going? It ain't just about us going back and forth. I'll be actually caring about people's well-beings. You know, you support my show. Oh, yeah. We locked in. Meet us, 850. What's up, guy? Chi3057 says, fire Steve Kerr. Hey, man, if you said fire Steve Kerr and they got to these far with that mediocre team they got, Steve Kerr should be getting a pat on the back versus telling them to get fired. You're wild. Fall 704. Shout out to Porzingis. Again, I call him Porstinkis. Kristaps Porzingis, you have earned your name back. I got nothing to say about you. I got no smoke. I got nothing against you. You played a great game yesterday. I give credit as loud as I be dissing you. I can't sit there and be dissing you and then try to give you a backhanded compliment. That's what I can't do. I got to give him credit when it's due. They clinched yesterday. He was a huge part of it. I'll be a fool not to give him this damn credit. Porzingis, he showed up. That's what they brought you there for, bro. Now, haters, learn to give people credit and pay homage. No backhanded compliment. The man flat out proved me wrong. He did. It's okay. It's all right. Porzingis, he out here. Daniel Cassiano, B8M. What's good, brother? LeBron is the best to play. Hey, man, I don't know about that. But what's good, my guy? How you, man? Rock, 2-4, Garufi. Let's not forget to give Al Horford his props. Are you crazy? Go watch the beginning of the show. We had like a 10-minute Al Horford, a specific 10-minute segment for Al Horford alone. Matter of fact, it was a point in time I talked about Al Horford and Porzingis more than Stephen Curry. Because I'm not being disingenuous like how everyone else do. And Stephen Curry, my ass. There was some points in time Stephen Curry left out the game. They were getting down in buckets. Al Horford and Kristaps Porzingis is what kept them together. And the kid Santos was making plays. But second half, Porzingis and Al Horford, bro, they was holding it down. They got 6 threes from the both of them in the second half. And each of those threes were to keep that lead from ballooning it out. They were down 10. They could have easily been down 30. They could have easily been down 40. Every time you blink, Porzingis made them pay. And he had a clutch and one when they needed it to get the lead down to single digits. Come on, man. I break down play for play so we can't do the bullshit where Steph Curry just gets all the credit. Like Tom Brady, like everyone else do. I'm like, well, you know there's other players that help them in the game, right? You know they can't win without those players, so why don't we just talk about him? Let's talk about it. Kristaps Porzingis and Al Horford they get the game ball for me. Steph Curry, I know that sound mean, bro. I know you capable of this, bro. Like, I don't want to sound disingenuous. He should get the damn ball. He won a game for him and everything. He came back and gave him heroic effort. But come on, man. I saw where that game was going. Without Kristaps Porzingis and Al Horford, Steph Curry numbers wouldn't even matter. Learn to spread the wealth on teams. You don't always got to score 35 to be the guy. Sometimes some guys contributed just as much as Stephen Curry, minus the 35, 7 threes, and all of that. Al Horford was gigantic for them yesterday. Pause. Daniel Cassiano said LeBron could own NBA chief. Why in the hell LeBron team said LeBron could do the chip? Okay, I get what you mean there, Daniel Cassiano. LeBron is holding back because his team is holding LeBron back from winning the NBA championship. LeBron does not need a team to win the championship. You funny as hell, bro. He said, we do not need to, Daniel Cassiano said, we do not need to agree with you. It's okay. You get free speech. Just talk. Oh, yeah. And that's what I do here. And if you could prove me wrong and have a better take, man, I'm with that, whatever. I don't have no ego. They always tell men, your ego is not your damn amigo. You don't always got to be right all the damn times. Sometimes somebody got a better perspective on the take. Maybe you don't see it a certain way. Me, I have no problem admitting that. And a lot of y'all smart as hell too. Y'all come up with better takes than me. I'm like, look at y'all. And I like to give credit when it's due. We about to tune up out of here soon. He said he is good, look, but one at a time. The NBA player forget how to play in the NBA. Oh, yeah. I agree with you there, Daniel Cassiano. Towel Eagles won, but Cat is shining in New York. I still think he's soft. Thank you. Karl-Anthony Towns is barely averaging 20 this year for the Knicks. That's his second lowest output since his second year in the league with the the Timberwolves. So if y'all thinking Cat is all this shit y'all looking at on the Knicks, this year he's averaging the second lowest point since his second year in the league. Actually, his third year in the league. He's regressing. You would think Cat would get better playmaking for people, open up the offense. With his athleticism, you would think like Draymond Green, he could take the big man off the dribble. He could make people have to help, create for others. You never saw Karl-Anthony Towns' game grow in any shape or form. Could we be fair and say that? Has his game developed in any shape or form? He's always been a good shooter. Give me something else. On defense, is he something to be scared of? Bruh, when people play the Knicks, they scared of Mitchell Robinson because he's an actual shot blocker. Karl-Anthony Towns in the game, no one give a damn about him being in the paint. He pick up silly fouls all the time anyway and get him in foul trouble. But Karl-Anthony Towns ain't no defensive enforcer. The Timberwolves saw a large sample size of this, and other teams still think it's much more in the tank. Look at the Knicks. There's games he got 12 shot attempts, and a bench player shoot the ball more than him. He just don't have that killer in him. He's a cat. See, y'all want that, y'all want that dog, but he's a cat. All that bark, but he's a cat. Y'all want him to bark, but he's a cat. Just accept it. Sometimes what you see is what you get. You ever see people in relationships? You ever had a friend like that? You've been told them, yo, bro, I think this is the pinnacle of that relationship you got. I think this is the point of diminishing returns after this. Now, the point of diminishing returns is, are you going to sign Paul George to another 5-year, $250 million deal, or accept this is the best we're going to get with him? Guess what? Paul George made 2 teams sign him to damn near $250 million 2 times and made him bank on that. Have they ever made that mistake moving forward? Hell no. Notice the Clippers after Paul George, they didn't go sign anyone to a big deal no more in the free agent market. Because they realized the way the Clippers fumbled that, with the way they gave him SGA and the way they swapped Paul George, they're like, well, and Paul George did not work out there. But who stuck eating all the money? Them damn Clippers. It's that simple. Oh, yeah, but good take, Taiwan Eagles. Daniel Cassiano said LeBron is the king of the NBA. Yeah. True Grizzlies fan 22. What's good, my guy? And I ain't see you in a minute. What's good with you, man? He said, yeah, Embiid is not the same player. Embiid is the same player. His fat ass needs to lose some weight. I know nobody want to be the person to say it, but I'm going to say it. His fat ass needs to lose some weight. It's too much weight on your knees. The taller you are, your knees cannot take that. Eventually, it will be bone-on-bone contact. Kobe wasn't 7 feet, but Kobe gets a lot of elevation in his jump shot. Kobe had bone on bone. Y'all wonder why Kobe gets so much lift in his shot? Guess what? Every time he comes down, that's hella impact down to your knees. Kobe was 6'7", everybody. 6'6", 6'7". Maybe 6'8" on a given day. Y'all understand Joel Embiid is 7'1"? The man is 284 pounds. Imagine every time and do this. That's 284 pounds going down to my knees. I don't think y'all look at it like that. And y'all wondering why his fat ass need to get down to 260. Y'all see LeBron on my Lakers? LeBron had to get down to 240. He knew he couldn't keep playing at that Miami Heat. If LeBron was still the same size he was on the Heat, LeBron would have had to retire. LeBron would have retired like 6 years ago. It's that simple. He knew this. Y'all can go look it up. He knew playing at that weight, how he been playing his whole career. At this point, you're going to be getting nicked up. Knee injury here, knee injury there, knee injury there. Isn't that not Joel Embiid? Y'all remember Andrew Bynum on my Los Angeles Lakers? Andrew Bynum, my two-time champion, by the way. And he gutted out a championship with a torn MCL and still played in the biggest game of our damn life in the Game 7 against them Celtics. What happened to Andrew Bynum? His knees couldn't hold up, but you saw the God-given talent there. But too much weight. Another one, 280. Every time you run and jump, knee. Jokic, 280. And you wonder why Jokic, over time, little Nick started catching up. Jokic could miss a game here and there. You can't be that big putting that much pressures on your knees, bro. Everybody smack that like button and subscribe, by the way, because we're going to get out of here in a few. I'm going to read everybody's comments. Slide, where the hell you been at, my guy? Slide 2026. T-Wolves gave up more for Rudy Gobert than the Wizards gave up for Anthony Davis and Trae Young. Ayo, bro, that's a fact. The T-Wolves gave up like 3 first-round picks for Rudy Gobert. They did. The Wizards didn't even get that for Anthony Davis and Trae Young. That's just a damn fact. Great take, Slot 2026. That was a great goddamn take. Hell yeah. Dale Cassiano. B8M, you have found the right play for the right NBA team. True. Mr. Sema J39. Won't happen. I agree with you, the Joel Embiid trade. Dale Cassiano. LeBron to New York. Not happening. Ty Eagles 1. Why haven't anyone picked up the coach that was in Memphis? Because in my opinion, he's a better coach than Doc and Todd. He's a no-nonsense coach, my guy. The Memphis coach, why you think Ja Morant and the coach don't work well? It's because he's a no-nonsense guy. He don't play that shit. And that rubs a lot of players today wrong. And everybody, who's winning this game? Who y'all got in this series? Devin Booker or Chef Curry? Oh, hell no. I forgot. I'm sorry. I forgot that after yesterday, we don't mention Devin Booker's name on this show. He needs to have a Kristaps Porzingis moment like yesterday. He shows up against them, and even if they lose, and Devin Booker's playing great, he's not letting his foot off the gas pedal, I will leave him alone and call him Devin Booker again. Until then, he's that guy. Well, who y'all got in this series? Golden State or the Phoenix Suns? Me, based off of IQ and the championship gritty, that championship DNA, I'm going with Golden State. Talent-wise, it would easily be Phoenix. But Golden State, they know how to win ugly games. They know how to win up-tempo games. They know how to win just in-between games. Phoenix don't know how to win shit at all. They too busy trying to figure out how to win a damn game. I'm going to always go with the team that know how to win in clutch moments. Whether it don't got to look good, it don't got to be accepted, but they know how to get shit done. You ain't got to like it, but you learn to love it when you see that W. That's why I'm going to take Chef Curry and them boys. Who y'all got? Golden State or them? And this is a fun fact about Stephen Curry, everybody. That man has made more three-pointer shots. He's made more three-point shots than free throws in his career. That is goddamn impressive. The man made more three-point shots than more free throws he took in his career. That is beyond impressive. You got to put respect on this man. He's a marksman at his highest goddamn degree. The man is a sniper at his highest order. He hitting everything from 30 from behind the line. He's a marksman. Stephen Curry, Warfield, Wardell, whatever you want to call him. I think we got to take the easy money sniper from KD. He's the sniper, bro. He got more threes free throws. I don't think we're ever going to see that ever again. Before him, it was Ray Allen. And Ray Allen wasn't shooting up volumes of threes. And Steph Curry in the beginning of his career wasn't even shooting volumes of threes. He would shoot like 5 a game. Man, imagine if Steph Curry was launching the threes like he do now. Oh my God. God damn it. Boy, I could imagine. But Chef Curry, congratulations to that boy. He different. The man is different. Pay respect. Pay your homage when it's due. Hold up, everybody. We got another take. What y'all think is going to happen to Ja Morant? That's one thing I need to hear from everybody. What we got for Ja Morant? What we got for Ja? Before we get to the bracket. Him. Pookie Shiesty. That's what I call him. Pookie Shiesty. He doesn't work in Memphis because Memphis coach don't play that shit. People want him to go to Miami. Pat Riley does not play that shit. Places y'all want him to go, they don't play that Gen Z bullshit, and you're constantly making little dumb mistakes like you don't operate like a grown man. That work on undisciplined cities. When you come to the Grizzlies is used to Zach Randolph. Zach Randolph is a Pookie too, but Zach Randolph represents the Memphis Grizzlies in a professional manner. Marc Gasol. I'm talking about physical dudes. Tony Allen, physical dudes, but they represent the brand in the right way. Ja, you come in with the offense that they lack, the excitement, everything, but then you lack the discipline that they previously had, though, that continuity. Yeah, we Pookies on the court, but we're respectful to coach. We're on time to practice. We're not arguing and bickering with teammates over petty shit because somebody checked your ass. They got a video of him about to fight one of his, I think it was G.G. Jackson. You about to fight one of your players because he checked your ass. He didn't like how he was coming to practice late. Point blank, period. Ja got on his Pookie shit and said, what you want to do? You want to do this in front of the cameras? He really checked your ass, and he was correct, but Ja just seems uncheckable. And that coach in Memphis don't play that shit. Point blank, period. That's why it's not goddamn working. But what y'all thoughts is on that? Ty Eagle said, don't sleep on Golden State or Charlotte. Oh, yeah, don't sleep on them. Slot 2006 says, is Kawhi still box office? Kawhi Leonard is not still box office. The way he was when he first went with Toronto and Kawhi in San Antonio? Hell no, Kawhi ain't box office compared to that moment. Kawhi is just Kawhi now to me. He's a guy that could get a championship team over the hump, but he's the second option. He's no longer the guy that everything runs through him and he could take us to the promised land. He's no longer that guy. And he shouldn't need to be anyway. Ty Eagles won. The crime went down to 0 yesterday in Philadelphia. Truly brotherly love. Everybody. Philadelphia witnessed no crimes yesterday. Why? I'm a Baltimore Ravens fan. What do y'all think happened in Baltimore when we win? When the Baltimore Ravens are 14-2. Man, look at the crime rate in Baltimore when we're 14-2 versus when the Ravens are barely getting in the playoffs. I'll leave it up to y'all. It's on Google, by the way. The proof is in the pudding. Ty Eagle said it. Y'all know what keeps dangerous places together? NBA teams and NFL teams keep dangerous places like Memphis together. What do y'all think they do in Memphis? They go to see Grizzlies games. Everybody. In Los Angeles, the Lakers, we stop a lot of violence. Memphis stop a lot of violence. Philadelphia. Have y'all ever been to Philadelphia? I've been there more than goddamn 10 times. I will have to work down there too. Just know Philadelphia is not a nice place to be. Okay? Just go look. Look at the Miami Heat. Notice in all these cities, the players that play there, notice the coach got to be extra disciplined. J.J. Redick, no nonsense guy. Pat Riley, Eric Spoelstra, no nonsense. Steve Kerr, no nonsense in California. If you're going to play in big distraction cities, you need a no-nonsense coach so your players don't drift like this guy. He's hanging out with Moneybag Yo, CMG Yo Gotti, the whole rap team. You got the whole glittered out on the sideline. Dudes throwing out this and that. Your father arguing with players and stuff. How come no other star has this problem? You don't see SGA getting in the mix like that. Luka, Jokic, none of them. You way younger than most of these guys and less accomplished, but you're constantly in the spotlight in a negative manner. Why can't you just get your money and shed the black culture? Because the black culture always going to be leaving you to try to be cool and get all these tattoos, not be a marketable person, not throwing a damn suit, sound professional, look professional. You see Luka Doncic after that man got some Dockers on with some white sneakers on and a button up. No graffiti, nothing like that. He looked like he represented a company. You see Ja Morant, man, dressed like he's still in college and high school, still focused on the drip, and you're supposed to be a leader of a franchise. They're paying you like it too. I'm not sitting here saying he can't enjoy the youth, but you need to grow up a lot faster when you're a leader. I know everybody was a brother and sister at one point in time. There comes a point in time you need to grow up faster. You got underlings learning from you. They're watching everything you do, how you prepare for the day, how you dress, how you treat people, how do you take losses. You're not a good example for them. He's not. And the truth is, he came to a Grizzlies team where he had to be the leader at a young age. Desmond Bain, Jarrett Jackson, ain't no veteran on there. That was the problem. Usually you got to pair a veteran with the young bucks. You have to. And when you don't, you see a bunch of mistakes like this. A bunch of mistakes like this off the court. Notice we got nothing to say about Ja on the court. The only thing I would like to see from him on the court is more defensive tenacity. And offense, I want to see that three-point shot get better. Outside of that, Ja Morant, I ain't got no problem with him. Before he got hurt, I know y'all ain't like that before they start sitting him out. He got way better at point guard. He got his turnovers way lower. Man getting 10 assists games that I wasn't seeing before. His games I seen him with 0 turnover. I'm like, okay, more efficient. He's not playing wild and out of control, acrobatic. He letting the game come to him much more where he got a more feel for the game. You know when you feel somebody, you feeling them for contact? He not no longer just rushing it up. He actually timing it up like Jalen Brunson. See how Jalen Brunson, he'll bang, thump, 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 rise up on you. The game is slowing down for Ja Morant before he got hurt. We got to give credit there. You may not like what he does off the court, but give credit when it's goddamn due. You ain't got to like it, but you need to learn to love it. He got better at point guard. I just want to see him get up a bit more volumes of threes where he get better at the three-point game. But other than that, Ja Morant, what's the best team for him to go to? I could actually say that's reasonable. The best team Ja Morant could go to would be, in my eyes, where he's not stepping on no one else's toes and he's still a focal point. Ja Morant should go to Ja Morant would be Tyrann Maxey to the Philadelphia Sixers. So who could I want him to go to? I want him to go somewhere that has a good spacer big man where he could do what he do in the lane. Ja Morant should go to... What about the Timberwolves? Ja Morant to the Timberwolves. Y'all know why I said that. You know who's in that trade package. Big old goofy-ass Rudy Gobert. You know he in that trade package. And if Rudy Gobert's overrated, can y'all at least give me a like on that one? I think I'd be too tough on that guy sometimes. Larry knows this, my moderator. I'd be on his ass, bro. Yes. Ja Morant for Rudy Gobert and send him to the Timberwolves. Y'all know what Ja Morant really need to go, though, to set him straight? Golden State. You think Ja Morant gonna do that tough guy shit with Draymond Green? You think Ja Morant gonna do that tough shit with Butler? I promise you, you do that with Jimmy Butler one time. You see what Draymond Green did to Jordan Poole? He talked shit to that man one time. That boy's on the floor like... He done baptized that boy at practice. Had his jaw on the goddamn floor. Ja Morant, he's in an era where people don't really test their manhood. He needs to be around straight alpha males where it's either get with it or get left. But we're not going to bend to your little ass, though. This is our shit, and we won before you came here. So who are you to come here with your loser approach? Corey Rogers, 4399. He said exactly. Appreciate that. Slide 2026 says, Taiwan Eagles. I don't believe it, but if it's true, that's what's up. Ayo, in Dangerous Cities, it is true, bruh. Slide. Go look at the Baltimore Oilers, baseball. Go look at Baltimore Ravens. You do know our most dangerous people in these cities are at the game. Just sit there and think about it. Drug dealers. Who got money to buy game tickets? Just sit there and think of this is basic math. Who got money to just piss away like that? Like that. That's somebody that makes a lot of money fast, you see? Notice every time they show the front row of these games, who's at the front row of these games? You see women with high heels. You see Louis Vuitton. You see a lot of OnlyFans women there. You see a lot of dark side people there. People that don't work a regular job. 1099 people owners of companies and everything. Let's be honest. That's 3/4 of the front row at almost every game. You see girls sitting there like, how she sitting there? Every person that's out there that you would normally see a girl in the corner probably like, damn, mom, who that? They're all at the game. All the trappers and drug dealers, oh, they're at the game. You get all the crimes down, it ain't nobody hovering above the corners. It ain't nobody like this. You walking past somebody, nigga like, hey, yo, what's good? It ain't that. You can walk in the stores in and out. You would think Philadelphia, Baltimore, y'all know how bad Baltimore is? Bro, my aunt live in damn Baltimore, so I got to go there every year. You get my point? Let the Baltimore Oilers be winning 10 games in a row. Let Baltimore Ravens, Lamar Jackson and the Ravens on an 8-game win streak. Look at Baltimore before we go on that 8-game win streak. Look at Baltimore before. Doom. You hear blasting club music, boom, you hear that 808. Wait till we winning. You hear crickets. The air smell better. Look at New York City. Look at the Knicks before Jalen Brunson came there. That air, listen, the air in New York stink all the damn time. But let's be real. Look at the energy in New York. Y'all know I've been alive my whole life, right? I never heard people say, I'm a Knicks fan. Bro, today Knicks, but I'm a Knicks fan. Oh my God. He said it with confidence. I'm like, see the difference? Because the Knicks is in the playoffs. They playing for something. Winning clean up a lot of loser shit. From on the court to off the court. Any school, I don't care what city it is. If the smaller the market the team is, the better. You're getting everybody included in the game. You think Kansas City with Patrick Mahomes plays a big market? No. But guess what? The Chiefs is that damn good where they get everybody in Kansas at those games. Remember when they was going against Golden State and Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and them a few years back where they looked like they on their way to go to the finals too? Look at the Grizzlies when they had Desmond Bain and that city had hope. Them seats was packed. All the rappers, all the celebrities, look at the Lakers game. Every famous person you could think of is there. It does stop violence. Because if these games weren't here, a lot of these people are back outside to their own devices with power. Imagine power and idle time. That is not a good mix. But Ty Eagle said, people don't understand the influence of sports teams in your city. Hell yeah. You can get thugs to talk about sports. You got people that take somebody's life talking about sports, indulging in a healthy conversation with someone they normally wouldn't talk with because sports put us all at a level where you could communicate with somebody. Even when you're at a sport event, you can literally talk to someone you right next to you don't know and hold the conversation. Why? Because that team on that field, on that court is together. We see that we got the same issue. Now we have a conversation just on GP because we like the same team. You see the power of sports teams? Yeah, we Lakers fans. Laker Nation in the building. We feel like we locked in together. What happens when that continuity ain't there? See my point? You'll be a fool to say sports don't influence less violence and make people come together more. Y'all see a Jets game? The Jets are ass. Y'all want to go to a Jets game? Yo, go to the parking lot an hour before the game. They be partying at the Jets game as if they 9-3. You would think they about to be first seed in the AFC Championship. Yo, they getting their ass kicked. The fans still be there. They be in touch with the city. Grilling, the whole nine. I seen it too many damn times. And the Giants game. That's what happens when teammates actually interact with the player, with the city. You actually there for your fans to sign autographs. And it's the player's responsibility to sign autographs. Give some charity sometimes. So in that good grace, the fans show genuineness by showing up to these games. They always pay homage to the fans however they can. Thanksgiving come around, Black Friday, they buy things, make sure they hand it out to fans, expensive gifts and stuff. Y'all got to stop looking at NBA players and NFL, and we got to stop looking at athletes like they're just an athlete that play their craft. Let's just say most of these max athletes be giving out like $1 million plus a year on gifts, donating to the city, this donation and that. You'll be a fool to think sports don't keep cities together. You can get the most powerful man in any city to come to a game. Take the game out the picture. How you getting Magic Johnson to show up to anything else if it wasn't a Dodgers game? These people are not even in your presence. These arenas allow y'all to be in the same place as a Jeff Bezos if he came to a game. Your favorite actor, your favorite rapper, your favorite ball player. Sports bring continuity together in ways you don't understand. Baseball, y'all see the Phillies? They fans You would think they're a dynasty the way they root for their team. That I was just in Philadelphia about 5 months ago, and I was there for a whole month, and actually a month and a half. I was in Delaware also. Nigga, Philly? Man, you could feel the heartbeat in that city when them Eagles lose. Eagles win, go to a bar in Phillies, and the Eagles win. Tell me, am I making this? This is Philadelphia, not Philadelphia. Philadelphia, I'm talking about. Go to the bar in the Eagles, the Philadelphia Eagles, when they win a game. Man, you hear beer mug smacking, beer falling on the floor. No one give a damn. Everybody dancing. Hey, they tipping the bar to the extra. Trust me, I know. And I was in Hooters, by the way. But yes, let the Eagles lose 2 games in a row. Boy, you walk in there, it feel like everybody dead. No one want to talk about sports. Come on, man. But let me get off of that. That was a good take, Taiwan Eagles. Corey Rogers, 4399 said, I think Golden State should have been better off with commit. I think Golden State would have been better off with Kuminga still with them. I agree. They need more offensive firepower. But Kuminga wants to be the system. He wants to be able to get the ball and play wild and free. But they're a jump shooting team with nonstop ball movement. When Kuminga gets that ball in the hand, in his hand. See, Atlanta got him as the 6th man because they know he needs his own unit the way he plays. It takes away with how we play with the ball moving around. That's really God honest truth. And Corey Rogers also say, Warriors, baby. There goes the Warriors. They're definitely here to goddamn play. And yes, the Warriors belt to ass on them Clippers. We about to tune out of here. I'm going an hour extra overtime because y'all keep tuning in and everybody active in the chat. Man, I appreciate the shit out of all of you guys. For real. Generic BS. I really appreciate the ish out of all of y'all. And Ty Eagles, my moderator in here. Slide, I feel you, but just a freak of... I get you. Just a figurative speech. Okay. I get you there. Corey Rogers, 4399 said, facts. Plus, they got some real confusing plays that shows us all defenses. And as long as you with me, that's all I'm saying, bro. At least you can understand Corey Rogers. You another one. I need y'all sharp minds in this damn show. So it all, trust me, this show will be 10 times better with people with common sense, bro. Trust me. And a lot of y'all damn sure got it. I can give y'all credit to that. Corey Rogers, hold on. Ty Eagles once said, trying to give the city a little hope. Facts. Jaquan Penny said, Chef Curry. Oh, yeah, Chef Curry. Chef Curry, the man was in the blender, and he made sure he was throwing some goddamn seasoning in there. That 3rd and 4th quarter. Yes, sir. Hit the like button, Jaquan. Subscribe to the channel. Taekwon Eagle. 1. Stop the madness. He funny as hell. Jaquan Penny. Stephen Curry. I know what you mean, bro. Ty Eagles 1 says, don't forget Big Bob that played with the Lake Show. 10 or 11 rings. Come on, man. You know damn well I pay homage to all my Lakers. Come on, man. Whether they're on the court or not. You know I ain't forget about them. Like, come on, bro. I pay homage to all Laker royalty because they damn sure do deserve it. And everybody, I'm mad as hell there's no games on today. That shit pissed me off. I'm over here looking right now. I'm trying to quadruple box it so I can see all the games. I look, it's hockey. I'm like, oh my God. I mean, I watch hockey too, but damn it. I like to watch hockey in person versus actually looking at it on TV. But hold on. Drew Dog, 55, first round upset. Drew Dog, 55 said Miami Heat. And we already murdered them already, bro. Welcome to the show, by the way. Taiwan Eagles. John Morant is from SC. Okay, yeah, Sacramento. So we know that you're not like that. Stop faking that playboy. And guess what? He's not like that. There's nothing wrong with that. Could you develop yourself to being like that? Yes, you can. But you don't need to do that. Stop trying to be a gangster. Be a $250 million max guy. Throw in your Tom Ford suit. Go buy a damn hotel. Go buy a $12 million investment hotel. Go be a damn... You at the level of your life where you're at boss status. No more hanging out with little friends. Okay, all that jewelry and bling bling shit. Have your little moment. Everybody young. I won't dare tell somebody to enjoy their money. Have your little expenses when you be like, yeah, I feel good. And after that, bro, you on boss level. People looking at you like a leader on and off the court. I just don't think he understands that. No one's telling you to go to a strip club after a loss, bro. What are you teaching your teammates? The same garbage. Instead of go look at film, work on your game, Get in that weight room, you at the club, you at the strip club on Instagram. Like, the team don't see that. That's reckless, bro. He got to get better as a grown-ass man. And his father, his father looked like $2 Usher. His father looked like Usher. Ja Morant, dad, T. Morant looks like Usher. No one about to tell me different. Put Usher face right here and put T. Morant. They're brothers. They're happy and they're singing with each other. Them niggas be like, give me a high five. If you watch Marlins, them niggas be like, dynamite. That's before Gen Z's time. All right? But Taiwan Eagle says, I am Denver. Okay. Big facts about family. Big facts about that family. I appreciate that. Did you see the crowd when the Knicks won that fake-ass trophy? Thank you. Bro, I live close to New York. The Knicks are 9-1 in their last 10 games. I could feel that energy in 5 seconds. You see everybody outside? You see Knick merch. Bro, I've been going to my whole life. I barely saw Knick merch. I go outside now, you see the Knicks, you see a New York Knicks sweater, you see a girl repping the Knicks. She got the hat on, a young, good-looking girl. You see dudes walking around, elder people. They wearing 18. Bro, when I was in the mall the other day, I saw an old man and his wife. He had the Knicks beanie. He had the damn jacket. I don't know why I was confused, but the mall was cold as hell. I'm not going to lie. That AC was barking. But yes, they're no longer ashamed to walk around as a Knicks fan. Why? They're winning, and it brings everyone together. You know when y'all bored in the house? You know what's missing when you bored in the house? It ain't nothing on TV. You feel like they're giving reruns. It ain't nothing like the Knicks playing tonight. My Lakers is playing tonight. Let's say your Sixers is playing tonight. What if we all could go see our favorite team to go play right now? It's 7 o'clock on the East Coast. Wouldn't y'all want to go? Wouldn't that be better than watching the game versus being at the game? It brings us together, man. And it gives you are you thinking about bills at the game? No, hell no. You focus on the game itself. You're not thinking about work and stuff. It takes you away where you're here to entertain yourself. You see Granny next to you yelling at the top of her lungs. She look every bit of 70. When you winning, that's the energy you get. Granny over here like, yeah, punch him in his face. You don't get that energy from a below 500 team, all right? It don't. But Taiwan Eagle said, Gilly is the king of Philly when the Eagles are playing. Yo, Gilly, man, Gilly in that big-ass hat he be wearing be blowing my shit, yo. But nah, he a die-hard Eagles fan. Before he went in and without, I give him credit to that. I won't dare knock that. He was there on the ugly days. So always give credit when it's due. Joseph Amor, 9354, Ja Morant. Hey, man, I agree with you there. Bring your best one. Some people like to be a big fish in a small pond. That's a bar. And hit the like button up. Subscribe to the channel. I'm going live tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Time Zone, 2 p.m. Western Time Zone. I need y'all all in here, all the newcomers. And bring your best one. Some people like to be big fish in a small pond. Thank you. That was the perfect take for this guy. And I'm going to give you that one. That was the perfect take for him. Big fish in a small pond means I could do nigga shit and no one can't check me on it because I'm the only big fish here. You see that? I can do my ninja shit because I'm the only big fish that no one can't check. What happens when Ja Morant go to the Warriors? Draymond Green about to chin check your ass. He got no problem throwing these hands at you. Jimmy Butler is going to chin check your ass the first time. They're not about to play with you, bruh. Do they got an enforcer on a Memphis Grizzly that way? They don't. And he just get to skate on murder. He just keep getting away with it until enough. I'm tired of this shit. You don't fix your shit, you're up out of here. And right now, it's looking like that. Great goddamn take. We creeping up on 3 hours. When I got the best goddamn fans, I ain't gonna hold you. And Top Eagles, man, you holding it down as the moderator today. I appreciate it, and all the other moderators who be holding it down. But I can't wait to this series right here, everybody. I can't wait. And I'm gonna end it here. In the black community, y'all don't have a business structure. That's why Ja Morant don't know who to be. He don't know to be a bossed up guy, a multi-millionaire guy, and understand I'm in a different echelon of life. When you're in a black community or in an inner city liberal community that's raised predominantly, I mean, he got his father there also. But when you're raised around a lot of these kids that They not no steady frequency people. These people are constantly looking for stimulation. Well, guess what? Ja Morant, you're too bossed up to be at a damn strip club, bro. You're too bossed up to be coming late to practice. You're too bossed up not to be making people follow your damn lead. By example, get in that goddamn weight room. It looks like you're afraid of it. Ja Morant looked like a damn, he could hula hoop through a Cheerio. You too grown for that. Hit the damn weight room. And also, quit the need to try to be liked and be cool. The black community suffers severely from this. Y'all don't know how to level up and understand. I used to wear the boot cut stuff, but that ain't who I am no more. Now, I probably wear some straight legs jeans. It ain't got to be a suit all the time. But why y'all always dress like rappers as if y'all never outgrow the basic outfits, bro? Y'all still dress like y'all in college. Look at Ja Morant any given day on the sideline. Just a maturity thing. They dress like they still in college and high school. It's just stunted growth mentally. The way you approach every day and the way you go about shit. People notice all these things about you. I'm not saying you can't dress young, everybody, but have a more mature approach so when you want people to take you serious, they got something to look and emulate just on face value. You can't be big fish in a small pond, but like Bring Your Best One says, you're a big fish in a small pond, but you're doing a lot of incorrect things that no one can't really check you on because they ain't on your level. I felt this way about Ja Morant. He's just stunning growth adolescence right now. Look at the peak of his life before he was hanging with those rappers. Look at James Harden, peak of his life before James Harden was hanging with those rappers. Before James Harden started going to those parties. Before Ja Morant started seeing him at strip club. Look at them before. Western Conference Finals, playing against Steph Curry, looking like they about to go somewhere. Look at James Harden, Western Conference Finals, you thinking they about to go somewhere. Notice the second they start falling for that goddamn hype and fame, James Harden got fatter. His ass looked like he ate the Krabby Patty vault from SpongeBob. If you watch SpongeBob. Yes, face getting puffy as hell. Party lifestyle. See? Ja Morant, you at the strip club, drinking. Over time, you can't keep doing this shit. You got people looking at you as a leader. Y'all got all these funny ass hair and color. This dread is blue. This dread is purple. This dread is red. I'm like, what we doing today? Like, for real. And carry the torch 3855. I wear a work uniform all week. I want to dress comfortable. And look, when I see you outside, let's say if I saw you, I saw that you're in your working uniform. I'm looking like, okay, he just got off work. Son just smelled like new money. He's someone to be taken serious. He's not no lazy cat. You don't get to talk to him like carry the torch. I don't get to talk to you like you some unemployed person that don't take life serious. Oh no, he wears his uniform. He don't even care about being dressed fresh and all of that. Long as he know what his value is and him taking care of his family, he okay with that and don't need all the extra fancy gear. Mind you, I used to be in my work uniform majority of the day too, 12 hours a day. Come on now. It's no shame in being a businessman. I'm representing my team. You see how sometimes some people will Kevin Durant will wear his team hoodie, team sweatpants. Kevin Durant, when do you see him with some VVS diamond stuff crazy? I'm not saying they can't get that, by the way. I'm just saying that's not who you are. It'd be nice to have expensive car, watch, stuff like that, but get it because you would like to get it. That's not who I am. I just like the object and I would like to have it. I have no problem with that. And you're not trying to keep up with the Joneses and follow trends. I'm with that. But on that note, man, just don't fall victim to trying to be cool. The second you try to be cool in the inner city, y'all wonder why people be software engineers. Y'all wonder why other cities, other cultures, y'all see people, software engineers, people making $250,000 minus sports and everything. Why did they have to put the NIL in place for young athletes to start making money? There was too much of them leaving these sports, but not an ounce to show for it. You know why? A lot of these people came from those ethnicities that too cool to be a software engineer, Ja Morant type people. Oh, it's too cool to learn HVAC. It's too cool to learn home remodeling. It's too cool to learn how to build buildings and shit. But then watch Hispanics and everyone else take the jobs. But then we crying about why black people or just colored people income isn't going up. That was why. The swag and the rap culture made y'all adopt being cool versus owning 3 houses, 3 rental properties, and you're getting residuals off of it. Instead, y'all would rather look rich with the watch and chain and all this stuff and fancy gear, but then you don't own shit. You just get the money and spend. Get the money and spend. But then we got to hear about all this racism shit. I'm like, no, it ain't. Ja Morant got a chance to change the narrative. Instead of changing the narrative, he acting like a Pookie. He acting like Pooh Shiesty what he did to Gucci Mane. They giving you a second chance at life when nobody else didn't. And instead of taking it by the heart, snatching that ish, you're just fumbling around. You act like these chances come around over and over again. Y'all do know Ja Morant is almost due for another $250 million? Maybe $300 million due to the cap now. You don't think every team is watching this ish? I wouldn't be surprised if they put a clause in it. And by the way, before we tune out, they said they rescinded Luka Doncic. They made him eligible for awards, so he will be first team All-NBA. Yup. It depends on what position they're going to put him at. If you put the small forward, Luka is first team All-NBA. SGA will be first team shooting guard. So SGA, congratulations. They lifted the ineligibility against him and Kate Cunningham. I'm so happy because today, Kate Cunningham got to be first team All-Pro, and I'm glad that they lifted that. They're the one person that they rescinded his eligibility. It's messed up. They did it to Ant. They said, denied. We can't help you, bro. Carry the torch, 3855. I feel your frustration with the community, though. Ja Morant lacks respect for his blessings. Thank you. And you know how you get that? Your dad that's wearing them cool shades supposed to slap your ass up. And you supposed to have a friend that bluntly chin check you. Where, listen, our friendship may not be the same. You might not even fuck with me no more. But I would rather leave out knowing I told you what you needed to hear. Ja Morant is above approach, just like a lot of these people. Drake, the rap artist Drake had to get chin checked by Kendrick Lamar to realize he's human still. Because he really started talking out his chest. Because he got a little too comfortable. Ja Morant is too comfortable and no one's checking him. That's the heart of the problem. And when you grow up in a black community, you don't get checked by masculinity. If y'all don't notice, most people respect their mama like they daddy. They don't respect men. They don't respect another man talking to them with authority. They look repulsed with that. Notice every person that chin checks Ja Morant, he has an attitude towards him. He don't like goddamn being chin checked. He's used to doing what the F he likes. It's that simple. I don't think he was too cool. He was just a good basketball player. Those other people would go to the NBA if they could. Thank you. I agree with you, bro. I feel your frustration with the community, though. Ja Morant and them lack blessings. That's all I'm saying. Everybody, and rest in peace to Kevin Samuels, because I'm not going to take his shit, and I always play homage to where I got stuff. Kevin Samuels said, you want to dress for comfort or you want to dress for outcomes? You think we're going to offer you $500 million when you're dressed like that and hanging with these people? Or I see you dressed more moderate, more sophisticated and serious, and I see you hanging with the upper crust people trying to build and add to your legacies. You tell me which guy they want to do business with. Which guy Nike want to send out another $300 million to? It's damn sure not the Pookie Shiesty guy with the boot cut rips and looking around the gang and throwing up all this ish and gunshots. No, nobody want to do that. I appreciate everybody. Thank you for tuning into the show. This concludes the show. We went overtime an extra hour. We will be live tomorrow at 5 p.m. sharp. Also, 2 p.m. Western time zone. I'm your host, Chase, the man, the myth, the legends. Also, the mediator. I say everything you don't want to hear. And trust me, you ain't got to like it, but your ass need to learn to love it. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. I appreciate the ish out of all of y'all. Man, have a great night. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. Deuces.